when I was in Jamaica, I couldn't accomplish this. The opportunities were here. That I did
Hmm.
realize, and you had to take advantage of it. So, I still stuck around in the military so I can, keep on working on my goals and such like. But make a long story short, right now living here, you asked the question, if Trump should say, I think he said if the government should say, hey, you got to go back to Jamaica, would I be willing to pack up and go?
Yeah.
I'm not
Hey,
willing.
I tell you,
Leaving his granddaughter.
well, my granddaughter, I'm not leaving her, but I've
Yeah, but what
gone.
if they said you can carry your family with you if you wanted to move back over? Would you?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm not. I have been thinking about it,
Thank
Rich.
you.
I have been thinking about it,
Brother
but
Dennis,
eh,
can I answer that question there for you?
go on. No?
So what people fail to realize, and a lot of times people say, oh, you say you want to come back to Jamaica, but you don't really mean it. Trust me, every Jamaican up here would rather be living in Jamaica right now. The thing is, when you have lived in a
But
foreign
I
country
feel
for
like
over,
you
well,
say that, but I
no,
feel
no,
like Jamaicans don't understand.
no. That's what I'm gonna explain. What I'm gonna
Oh,
explain to
okay.
you is that when you have built a life in another country, you know, it's very hard to just pack up everything and just say, "Me, I go back to Jamaica," with
Yes,
no way of living a life, right? So unless you were building a life, and even when you have built a life in Jamaica, otherwise, and in that the military is very, may I speak for the military folks, it's very hard to have, say you can't do it, but it's very hard to have a separate life from where you built over here. And if you build a life here, to just pack up and leave and say, yo, man, I just move my entire family and go back. You haven't been in Jamaica for 30 plus years. You don't
Hi,
know
the
what
buzz
Jamaica is.
house.
The people, me grew up a Waterhouse, right? A born and raised a Waterhouse.
mm,
Penwood
You,
Road.
I don't know anybody in Waterhouse anymore, right? So
Hmm.
me couldn't move back, me couldn't move go back to Waterhouse. Second half of my life before I left Jamaica, I live at Spanish Town. That
Hmm.
was that was me leave Spanish Town at 95. I don't know anybody
Hmm.
in Spanish Town anymore. So it's not as easy what people think for just say pack up and move, go back to Jamaica. And it's not like, to me, every time I go to Jamaica, Jamaica the same vibes to me. Jamaica nice. I love the
yes,
vibe. Every Jamaica nice. And that's me not discount what people not understand say. Me can
The
adapt.
thing about it,
If
you
me
see,
move back to Jamaica, me can live at Jamaica. The thing is,
the thing
yeah,
is
give up your
adjusting.
entire, yeah, give up your
The
entire
thing is
life to build
adjusting.
somewhere else to go back to something that you're no
Yeah.
longer familiar with, you know?
you see, it's like I said. Yes, you brought out some good points. It's been 18 years now since I left the military. Okay, and it's been 40 plus years since I've been here. It's
Wow.
hard to just give up this way of life. When I left Jamaica when I was 19, so I only spent 19 years.
Hmm.
I loved Jamaica when I left it, but I'll be honest with you, I love this country, with the exception of what's going on now
No,
with
yes.
the new regime, and that's one of the reasons I've been thinking because I'm looking at vacating work business in 2 years. Okay, and I hadn't planned on stop working because I love what I do, but I can't. I don't think I could go to Jamaica and function the well like I function here now.
It
You
would
know.
Yeah.
cost you
And
way
I
too
don't think
much.
Jamaicans would have welcomed you as how you might think.
With the
When
mindset.
you go Jamaica as a tourist,
Hmm.
they treat you real, real good. When you go there to live, it's a different thing.
Different thing,
Yeah,
yes.
That
total different. And
that is a
and
fact.
I
Yeah.
Hmm.
spend more of my life in this country than I spend in Jamaica. And it would be hard to adapt back to
Hmm.
Jamaica,
Yeah.
considering what I'm used to
It's
here.
a beautiful place to visit, Auntie. And I've
Love it.
Yeah,
only been in America for 2 years. So it's not like I've left that long. And I still feel like I wouldn't want to readjust myself back to Jamaica only because Like my mind has my borders have been widened, and so now I feel like okay, now I can I can actually be a doctor for real. I don't have to do 10 CXC subject and some CSEC and then do this and then do that. I can actually go to school and be a doctor.
So
You,
guys, because
that's the
because all
thing.
of you are Jamaican here. I'm the only foreigner on here right now.
You're
Yeah.
Jamaican. You're
I'm
Jamaican. Take it
Jamaican.
from me.
I'm gonna ask you because you're trying to tell me you lot guys don't miss the water, the sun,
We
the
do miss the
fruits.
water, but
We
it's
do
also
miss
in
it.
Miami.
Of course.
Hold on. I feel like at Tampa, me living.
So him not that far.
Okay.
Him not that far. Him not that
Me,
far.
Mm-hmm.
We
I
miss
listen.
the food, especially the food for me. I feel like the food over here is so like is
Mm-hmm.
so
Enhance.
processed.
Let me tell you
It's
something.
Processed.
enhanced.
Everything is processed. Everything is a lot of sugar, a lot of salt, a lot of processed, pre-made.
Let me
And
tell you something.
I really miss just picking a guava off the tree and eating it,
You
or
know
an
what miss about
apple.
Jamaica?
Exactly. That's what I'm.
Yeah.
You
But
know
do
what
I
miss
want
about
to move
Jamaica?
back to Jamaica for it? Nah,
Are
I
the
can probably ask
vibes.
somebody to take it up here.
Are the
Hey, hold
vibes.
on.
What people are
You like the
understand. What me miss
vibes.
about Jamaica? Having traveled so many different countries.
Yes.
Jamaica, me can tell you about different
Different.
vibes than any
Little
other
Different.
country in the
Winston,
world.
Jamaica is not a real place, you know. First of
Of
all,
course, Jamaica
we
is not
need
a
to.
real place, and that is
It's
a
not.
Jamaica
fact.
is not a real place.
Okay. I think. Let me
Dave,
correct you. I'm not
Dave
correct you. Hold
said,
on. Hold on.
true, it's
Hold on.
hard to go back. So as an Australian, he wouldn't go back because he's living in Malaysia right now. So, he said he wouldn't go back. It's hard to go back.
It's just
He was still staying.
having things
Yeah.
accessible as well, having things at your fingertip. No, now you're going to go back to a country that maybe you'll have to drive an hour to get something done. You have to pay one man to get to a link for going
I,
through this. So, like
I
them
got
little
the,
some of them, I can't bother with anymore. Me
listen,
just want to go in at the place
And
Lem-
just get
after
the
It's
the
thing done.
water.
opportunity.
the
CMC.
running,
Opportunity.
Trudy,
That's
Yeah.
it.
the running,
Trudy, do you
the
know? Do
Yeah.
you
running.
see what I was just talking about? Do you see how Charlamagne just went from the American twang to the Jamaican?
But
Yeah, me
I
I
know,
really
but that's the
I
thing,
know, man.
I
We're
am
Mm-hmm.
I
passionate
am
about the
the I
country,
am
man.
the
That is
newest
the thing.
member of
That is the thing
America
people
here,
misunderstand about we. People misunderstand, say, just because we live in a foreign country and we're not there, Jamaica, that means that we don't love Jamaica and we don't miss
Love
Jamaica.
Jamaica to the bone.
You know what I say?
Mm-hmm.
And it's
But
See,
just the opportunities where you have for be
Yeah,
successful as well
that is it.
what should I say about it?
Opportunities. Yeah,
If you want to
yeah.
become
opportunities.
a
Lack of
doctor, you can't just
You
opportunities.
send the
literally can
courses.
go and be a doctor.
You
You
can't
can
do
go
that at
to school
Jamaica.
tomorrow morning and them a take you in.
Yeah.
And
and
Listen,
look up.
you can
Besides,
be
say you
a
want to be a
doctor.
pilot, you can go be a pilot.
And
You
Yes.
don't
See,
you don't get those opportunities in Jamaica as you do here.
so when I came
yeah.
here 2 years ago, I
Mm-hmm.
thought because I used to travel, I went to England, I would come to America all the time. I thought, okay, I have a big brain and I have a wide, my borders are already wide. And so when I come, I will know exactly how to adjust myself. And when I came here and I was like, everybody kept asking me, what do you want to do? And I was stuck. I was absolutely stuck because in my mind, when you're there Jamaica,
You're
you
not
think
used
say
to
you know
that.
everything.
You're not
And,
used to
and then
that.
when you get here and there's an actual opportunity for you to become anything, me start to say,
Who
but
are this?
me can't be nurse.
Yes,
Nurse?
yes. And I want to
Mm-hmm.
tell you something.
Me mind, that is when I
One
realized
moment.
how small my brain was.
I want to tell you
it's
Yeah.
something.
not
And
it's not small your brain, small is a thinking.
Me
Brother
thinking
Dennis can probably
small.
attest to this. Brother Dennis can probably attest to this. Some of the
Yeah.
most
One moment,
successful
Trini.
people, some of the most successful people in the military are Jamaicans. Believe that.
That is
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
Because of a work
Uh,
ethic.
The
Yes.
first
one
job I
moment.
got,
Craig Jones
guys,
just said,
me
one
grabbed the
moment.
job. It was a
One
job
moment.
that nobody else wanted, and I grabbed the job because I said to me, I was thinking so small, like me can't go do anything when me want to do. So I was thinking so small. It's when I started to live here and I realized, okay, you can own a car, you can own a nice house, you can actually gain these things. You
If
can
you
have
want
much
it.
credit card, you can go shopping and actually buy stuff and you're not stress out about it. So that's when I started to think, okay, I'm going back to school. Okay, I'm not staying on this level, I'm going back to school again. And
Yeah.
that's
Uh,
how my mind started to get
One,
to
one
think
moment.
big. One moment.
one of the
Okay.
yeah one of the subscriber supporters have said something for Papa Dennis. Running from America to go back to Jamaica because of the present environment we are in will probably be worse there, said Craig to Papa Dennis. And then Dave says, yeah,
Go ahead.
go on, Papa Dennis.
No, I said that
Dave.
I'm not running from America. Like I said, I've been here 40 years. And Winston knows what I'm talking about. I've been working with the government for 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I still work for the government.
Yep.
So I know a lot of the ins and outs, what's going on. And a lot of it is affecting me right now. And I have to learn to improvise. And the only protection that I have right now, in contrast to what's going on, for example, is the agency I'm working with, we are exempt from, for the moment, from being fired.
Yep.
Because they can't stand to have it takes a lot of knowledge, experience to be doing this job. And should they make a mistake and start firing people, they're gonna be firing a lot of knowledgeable people that they cannot really make up for, and it has some backlash, major backlash. Okay, that's the only, right? But from what we're used to, from what America used to be, the opportunities are there, but it's not so much there. Okay, I went to the airport, and if you can imagine this, other than reading it, I saw it. These people that they deported, okay, I don't know, they're not big people who committed crimes. Okay, the fact that they're just here illegally. I'm telling you, if you see those chains on the ramp, right? I saw them of the people them on the plane, you know, hands and foot, you know, like not prisoner, like what you call it? Thing the man. You know, the time they were in slavery time.
Yeah.
You understand? And when you look at the fact that even Americans here are not immune to that. Because the other day they came up with some kind of thing to amend this deportation thing, saying you cannot send Americans back. I mean, you cannot deport Americans. And they voted against it. So that means the statement that was made by the current administration is, hey, and I partially agree. If them are kill people and them are notorious people, then they don't belong here. Yes, but the fact remains, them are Americans. And you understand what I'm saying? So when you look at that and saying, okay, you can step out of your door right now, and you're not immune to being picked up by the agency, and guess what? They're not treating you with any nice treatment.
Any different than anybody else. Yeah.
So it's not running away, but how long is this gonna go on for? And put yourself in the situation. No politics. For what, you know, I'm just giving you my feeling about why.
So what if you can bring the currency that you have now over to your motherland and make changes? Would you migrate?
Repeat that question, please.
If you was to carry your currency over to Jamaica, would you migrate, or would you still want to make more other changes?
I can take my currency to Jamaica. There's no restriction to me taking it there. The problem is this right now is, I don't know if you're aware, there's a major devaluation in the currency. So I don't know if the value is still the same in Jamaica or not. But listen, last year I spent 11
It's
days.
154 right now.
You see it, you know? And it was the other day 150, just over 150, 151. But the point is this.
Okay.
I was there.
I
was there for 11 days, and money spent fast at Jamaica. You hear me?
Look at, and it's not even that. Also, you know, Papa Winston. It's also the fact that you become a target.
Yes.
You become a target. Like when I know them people here, them can't smell fire in front of you. All when you have fling the Jamaican accent or something, there is something about somebody will come off a plane with them people. It's like them
Hi,
have a
brothers.
detection for it. So you become easy target for them, and with the way how these criminals are so rampant, they
Yeah.
won't think twice about killing, and it's not like they're just robbing you like one time, they're killing you also.
Okay.
Right.
Here,
It's
here,
just it's just too much out there. When it comes to the crime rate, it's just too much.
here
You
in
Yeah,
Florida.
know,
but Shana, you say that, but I feel like the crime rate is everywhere in the world right
it
now.
is,
Even down to even just
but
social
you don't
media.
have to do anything to be targeted in Jamaica. As she said, they can smell the British breeze on you, and then you become a target. Okay, all right. She come down from foreign. She there are people them place. You know, you come back, you retire. Look at that lady. Came on the news. She's a retired RN. She came home to live her retirement life in Jamaica. She had a house down there. She had a nice BMW that she worked hard and bought, and she pulled $1 million and went to the hardware. She was in St. Anne. She pulled and she went to the hardware and bought some material to fix up our house whenever finished fix up. And the guys from the hardware came and they dropped off the first set of stuff, and the second guys that came to drop off, she called her daughter, and she told her daughter she doesn't feel comfortable because one of the guys off the hardware truck was looking in her house, and he kept on scooping out her place. And the next day she was found dead by her maid, stab up her car,
Wow.
gone dead. Because and this lady literally just come home a week from America after how many years of working as a nurse. So these
Quite
Mm-hmm.
are
a
the
few
things
from
I'm saying. She was in America, and I'm sure she never put her hand in a nothing dirty, and so she was fine.
No,
But
But
then
because
see,
she
as
worked
soon as she
hard. She
reached
worked
home,
hard.
she was
quite a few
targeted.
from England. Quite a few returnees from England get killed in Jamaica as well.
so this is
Yeah.
the thing. If me can make a
Wow.
statement, this is the
Yeah,
thing a
man.
lot of people don't understand about Jamaica. Me know, as long as me don't live in Jamaica, me working in Jamaica, even when me live in the States. And the people, if you don't keep up with Jamaican culture, you don't really understand what really are going on in Jamaica. But that is an important point where you say that's the reason why a lot of people don't move back to Jamaica. Is for that's the exact reason. Jamaicans are very territorial, and if
Yes.
you, for
Mm-hmm.
example, say, "All right, me I live in the States, me I work for 30 years, me I buy a piece of property in a mobile, right, on the
Mm-hmm.
beach, and me I go build a property out there, and people look upon you and say, oh, who is this person? We don't know that person. Yeah. Oh, a big money person and them. And you only at work your daily job and you build your life here, but you want to say you want to retire back in
Return
your
home.
own country, right?
Right.
And you,
Mhm.
I mean the dollar is different here. If you have spend $100 here, the currency is different in Jamaica, as we know. So if she go draw out $1 million, it's probably what? I mean, I don't know what the exchange is right now. So just use the $1,000 as an example. For me up here, if me want to buy a lawnmower, right? Me can draw a $2,000 out of my bank account and go buy a lawnmower. And it does seems as anything here. But you draw $2,000 in Jamaica, which is what you say it's 2 million Jamaican dollar. It looks completely different to them because they might look upon you
Mm-hmm.
and say, oh, you have money.
Aye.
Is what I say. So we think
Exactly.
we always think on the exchange rate. A lot of times we kind of fall into that trap sometimes because sometimes I go to
Nico.
Jamaica and me so
Nico.
used to spending US money. Me
Yeah.
have to kind of reel myself back in and make sure so me take out Jamaican dollars and only spend Jamaican dollars when me there Jamaica
We
and
walk with a
not spending
calculator.
US dollars. You know?
We walk
And
with
that,
calculator.
eh?
We walk with calculator.
No,
I went down
but
there last summer and the new money mashed me up. Me give her the $2,000, them think $1,000. I was so mad. Hey, I was
You-
so
you-
angry. I said the money mashed me up. I said, me said the whole of me 2,000 of them. God down the drain.
eh,
Me said the woman like the woman said $1,000 for the vegetable. Then me give the woman the $2,000 note.
but
The woman
Shauna,
not give me no change.
Shauna,
And when me
remember,
I go, me
and
I
she
say
probably
we
want
not
more.
2,000
And
of that.
she probably want more
Yes.
because it's the
Jesus.
mentality. Me go to Jamaica, me I tell you, say, my brethren,
They're always
me want to my
hustling.
brethren. Somebody drop me off at the airport and the man want to take off my shoes. If I never feel me strength, would I walk on the plane barefoot. Cause man say, yo, them shoes they're nice, you know. You left them with me, no. I mean, I say, yo,
Yeah.
what kind of? You saw me, I said, but they have this mentality until they come out America and see that it is not easy. Cause people feel like, so people still have this mentality to say it's easy way up here, you know.
Oh my
And
God.
then they realize how hard you work for what you have. And you
Yeah.
can sense certain things.
As
go
you're
to
saying
Jamaica.
that, we went to Gambia. Me and my mum and the family went to Gambia last year, and I feel like Gambia was so much hard. They're more beggy down there. Sorry to say it in that way,
Yeah,
but
I know about that.
the children.
If you go to Jamaica, you will change your
Ask my
speech.
mum. No, the children come out in force. It's about 20 of them all surrounded with you, wanting money from you. As
What?
soon as you don't, it's like they just.
They
But
didn't even allow you to come out of the airport.
That's a different thing because those kids probably actually need it. In a Jamaica,
And
them
they're
probably
probably
not
hustling too.
yeah,
They're
in
probably
a
hustling. They
Jamaica.
probably that's their job. They go
In
there
a
and they
Jam-
just beg.
Exactly. In a Jamaica, them probably actually need it. I go to Jamaica, the first thing me ever me have to wonder if
Blessings,
I want
Glory.
alternate world me na come. Me say man a come up to me in a bar and ask me if buy them a
Blessings,
drink.
Mama Julie.
I mean I know them. I mean I say when Jamaica
I
turn it
think
away man.
Jamaicans are a bit entitled when it comes to begging. Like they don't beg in the sense of they're in need. Some of them
No,
come at the bar to come buy them drink and
because
then
it's
they see you,
available.
then put
Yes.
their money back in their pocket and then start
And
beg
then,
you.
yes,
Yes.
Listen
yes,
to me.
Them
yes.
entitled.
I gotta make this
'Cause-
statement. I gotta make this statement, and please don't use it against me. Them two beggy man, them a
A
masters.
serious thing, man.
When you come in, even though they have money in them pocket,
Then we take everything from you.
Yeah.
Everything.
and guess what? At least if them find out, say boy, you just a come from friend.
Hi, Mama
And
Julie.
they will drink rum every day,
Glory.
you know. And as soon
Listen,
as they see it, then they drink rum again, then drink
them
Hennessy,
want
then drink
specialize,
Yeah, I
Guinness.
be a top, I
them
be a,
want
listen,
specialize
Pinky,
liquor.
I be a chubby and buster. And I
Yes.
be a top shelf liquor they want all of a sudden. Then I remember about
Remember
bigger no more.
What's that?
Maud
If
is
you
our
tell them say,
neighbor in Jamaica. May her soul rest in peace. But if Maud coming up to my shop and she see like one real foreigner there at my shop front, Maud not no money,
She
Maud sick,
No,
Maud
everybody
thirsty,
broke.
done
Maud
it to
hungry.
me.
not
Yes.
only that,
Everybody
no.
May
broke.
she rest in peace, but she done it to me.
Maud
I
no
got
know,
caught out
Maud
so
is slickest
much.
when it come to hustling, man. And
And
by
they
the
must,
She,
whole, yeah, go sorry for her.
and they must
I
spread the
felt
word, you know.
so sorry for her.
They must
Mhm.
spread the
She
word, make
kept
no say foreign
whispering in
up
my
there now.
ears.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Yes,
How are
man,
you,
they
man?
spread the
I
word,
felt
man.
sorry
That
for
is
her.
why when I go down to Jamaica, I buy around and I leave.
No,
Me
so me
none
I
of
have to
that.
do
don't
that.
stay
Me none of the
because
wrong.
by
Listen,
the
Me
years
ain't know that.
Me
foreigner
none of
listen,
that.
there, me go.
Pinky,
If look,
Me
if you
none of
don't
the
go
wrong.
here now, get nothing.
No, stop.
Me ain't know that.
But hear me.
listen, me never used to broke people bad anyways. Because remember that I was in Kingston most of the time. So
Yeah.
when me actually come a country and me a walk a come round, you hear them boy up a bar. Oh, foreigner buy around no. Buy.
Let me tell you
I
how I
was
know
like,
these people are
I
entitled.
was
I
like,
stopped at a bar out at the front. We come from St. Mary, so out at the front there, on the main road, I was passing by and the guys them call me and I go over there. They ask for a drink. I buy everybody a drink and I see this one guy, him not offer, him not take any drink. So I said, "Do you want some to drink?" He said no. I said, "Okay, no problem," and I kept it pushing. I went across the road and my cousin came across the road because she was working in the bar. And
Hi,
she said to me,
Reba.
say, in India chat you. Me say, what you mean India chat me? In India say, boy, for you give 120 US, you go offer him rum like you want to kill him with rum. Me say, what? Me say, what you say? So I go in there and I say, what you India chat me say?
Thank you,
He say, nah,
Reba.
tell me
But see,
nothing.
that's the thing you have to deal with, and that is the problem
He
because
say, man, you
it
send
don't.
me somewhere where me did not come America. With
But
me
it no
two
matter
pee
what you
them.
do. It no matter what you do, you can't please everybody and somebody I go bad
Me say
mind you
you
for
ask them if they
whatever
want
reason.
something. Don't feel like them. I tell you, say they want one little slippers. They want clocks.
Yeah, man, them
They
want the
want
thing.
clocks. They want Jordans. They want the dearest stuff.
Yes.
And these are the people that will not pass a mango tree and pick 2 mango and bring for you whilst they're coming to beg.
That is it. Them never even think about gear nothing, you know, but they
Nothing.
want.
Yes.
Craig,
Are you alone?
Craig
Are you
just
alone?
said,
Sorry, I
Craig,
come from, so are you alone forgive? Are you alone have it?
Craig just said 1 year I went to Jamaica with 2 suitcases and a backpack and came back with only the backpack. From
I
them,
figured as
You
much.
lucky.
everything I took with me.
You lucky.
He's lucky he got
You
back
lucky
his
saying get the
backpack.
backpack.
Lucky,
You
you're
know?
lucky you come one in a
For
boxers.
real.
Hey,
Exactly.
one girl who want to
Mama
take some in,
Dooney
we got
just
fired.
said it's hard for foreigners to escape that.
Special.
Yes.
Somebody want to take off Shami and we got fired, you know.
I seriously,
For
yo,
real.
You
Dennis,
think they
and
must
that
think
me I talk about, you know. Then we take
Listen.
off your me say if you strip naked at the airport and take all your clothes and a care or you go back on the plane.
Yeah, but
Believe me.
Wow.
but something else I want to mention. I living here for all practical purposes. I have peace of mind. I
Yeah.
can go and come as I please.
Yep.
I can go to the store and buy anything me want, and me not have no stress. You say, well, if you have the money, guy Jamaica, you probably will be able to do the same thing. But man, want come rob you. Here's the deal now. Hold off. You know, we spend time in the military, right? I mean, live a flat. So almost 100% of ex-military people have them tool, no matter what
Right.
state them in. Now down in Florida, yeah. Guess what? All gun legal for 20-year-old. I think at 18, they must 18.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody can just go in with a driver's license. And as long as you don't have no kind of thing infraction, you can buy a gun. But you still can walk around in peace and know that man no want to deal with you in any way kind of way. You know, because if that's just like the okay Carol, so you know, but peaceful. No one's hey, you draw a gun pan man, I draw a gun back on you. If me
Just
move
like
back,
Texas.
yeah, you know, so me got Jamaica now right now. Me can't own a tool over there. A
No.
politics. I'm a returning resident, me have to walk with my tool. You understand? Me can't get one of them there. So how me I got Jamaica to live? When a man draw a card from me, me can't lick off him. And the other thing is, I don't wanna
It takes too much under the table deals
die.
to
You
get
have
your
to,
way,
you have to grease
to
man.
get things done. You
That's what
oh,
me
Grease
she's
want
a
to
man.
know the
foreigner.
truth
Let's
about
try to
Jamaica.
hustle her.
That's
You
You
have
what
to
me
want
grease
your
want to know
man.
car,
the
you
truth
want
about
to
Jamaica.
You have to
That's
you
grease
what
know,
me
man with
want
your
to
even
know
with
the truth about Jamaica.
merely just driving, you drive a little over the speed, you have to go. Them give me one
Well, yeah,
$12 ticket when me go what year. Me dash away because me need to pay none.
yeah, man.
No
Well,
problem
because
me.
the first thing when I ask you, so what you can do for help yourself.
Yes,
Yeah, you have to pay them. Me say give me a ticket because me not pay you anyways.
that is it.
So
You know, a rat fort me go up, you know. And me no want deal with no more badness. A peaceful. Listen, me a old boy now. You understand?
Mm.
I want to step out in peace. When me I go back to
the
Jamaica,
only way
fight
you
war.
you will be able to go back to Jamaica and be at peace and live the lifestyle that you can live
No, Mama
here
Shaw.
is to go is into a really upscale community, gated security, and even
But
with
and even
those
then, you know, see
Yeah.
it.
But you have to
even
Because
and
come.
that's what I was
you have to
about to
trust the
say, even
security
with
and the
those
secure.
communities, the
Yeah, and the
security
security
set
we
up
sell you out
gunman
to.
to come in.
Yeah,
But
man.
you have to come
Security
out.
was. You
You have
have
to
to
come
come out.
out.
And
That's
you still
right.
have to come out for real.
Yeah.
Right.
So me I say
Listen,
if unless the man them know say boy this man you no skin teeth, you know. Right?
Mm-hmm.
If me
But
first me
but
first thing before me decide to go back to Jamaica, me have to secure a tool. Cause me want to know so when a
Yeah,
man
man.
rush me, boy me
Yeah,
have to
man.
dust
But
it.
but even with all of those things that is bad about that darn place,
Yeah.
there is something about it where no matter where else I go, I
Mm.
just can't feel good when I don't go down there. It's
But
like down
Jamaica
there is
nice.
just
That's the problem.
it
Me tell
just
people
don't
before
they
listen,
I
just
say
we
Jamaica
just know say yeah,
nice.
this when I know for the sunburn, I don't know if
No, man.
it's the
Jamaica have a
warm
listen,
vibes
vibes. I
when
don't
no
know if
we
this
not
is
have.
I don't know
no,
what it is about
listen,
that place. But
listen,
for me,
it's a
see Granny P have
crown
drunk out the
gem.
road, man, I sweetest thing to me.
Me say
It's a
No,
For me,
crown
got
Jamaica
one
nice.
gem.
dead yard
you
and
know
them
so
a beat the drum and me I eat one fish and bread, I sweetest thing to me.
Where you
when me
go
go
on?
Jamaica is a
Jamaica.
crown jewel within the Caribbean. You know, Jamaica is
Best
a
Hello,
crown
experience.
Manny.
jewel.
Yes,
Blessings.
Jamaica.
As the name suggests, Jah. It's the Father God named
Jamaica.
the in front end, and
Jamaica.
Jamaica. So
Jamaica
as
Jamaica
we
is
say,
not
it's
normal.
it's when
Jamaica
Father
is
God want a little
extraordinary.
laugh, him just turn on the channel pan Jamaica.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, me say.
So
Man, if you mess
guys,
up yourself, brother.
Granny P alone, man. I have a half drunk PMP man in my community, you know. Him not talk to me when I politics guy say me a labor right, so he not talk to me. But he as
hello,
when
mate.
he still a come back me rum still in about
Oh, you mean?
me and he
Beg
no
your
deal.
backside rum, yes?
Yeah, be a beg your rum, but not chat to me cause
We'll
you
chat
labor
to me
right.
after that. Yeah, just want
Him
we
no
just
mean
want the
nothing.
rum. That
He
is
no
it.
mean nothing.
Yes, man. Me say I labor
When I
right round
when
the
I go
address,
down
pottery
there,
shop. You know, give me the
when
rum, no
anybody
man.
go down there, when I go down there and anybody beg me a drink, I tell them say I don't drink. So how am I gonna buy a drink
Buy
when
you
I
a
don't
drink.
drink?
Mm-hmm.
I
I
use my
love
money
Granny
spend
P
no
so
drink and
still.
no cigarette.
Then different,
They
you
No
know.
know
man,
better.
Jamaica
Okay,
still nice, man.
so
Jamaica
Yes.
at
still nice.
being from
Winston.
Jamaica, I'm
Yeah.
gonna ask you guys, being from Jamaica, driving in foreign, yeah, and traveling and going all around. When you go back to Jamaica, do you find any little bad habits or traits that you even
I
pick up
drive out
from
there
being
quite good.
behind the wheel?
I drive out
Well,
there quite good.
How
Because
do
no,
you
no
it's the
problem.
find
same,
it, Mum?
we drive on the same side of the road here as in
I
Yeah.
don't have any
Jamaica.
problem with the driving. I mean, we
I
drive
don't
on
have no
different
problem.
sides, but
Listen.
I don't have any problem with the driving. Certain places, you know, the road is more narrower and you have more potholes and there's no light on the road, so you have to be opening your eyes more because the roads are not lit up and all that stuff. But still don't have a problem. I'm still
One thing with
a
over
driver
here
from
though, the
naturally
roads
a
and
driver.
with Jamaica and the roads though, you have 2, 3 way. It's not the road up here one way situation. Baby. That was a
Mm,
culture shock to me. I thought that the
was
road would
it?
be, yeah,
Okay.
Look, let me tell
because
Yep.
you
I mean
something.
like you can have 2, 3 cars driving alongside each other in Jamaica. Like
Let me tell you
up
something.
here
We
is
have it
is
here.
is
It
is
depends on where you go. In
yeah, like
I have
listen man,
I
it's a
have driven
trauma to me sometime I drive on the road to see how close, like, yeah.
I have driven all over the world. And me know say Papa Dennis can say this because we live in Germany and Germany is probably one of the best places me ever drive in the world.
I tell you.
But you see
Mm-hmm.
Jamaica,
There's no speed
them
limit in Germany.
they're not speeding in Jamaica, but Jamaica them fearless and them reckless. And that is the
Yes.
Yes.
only thing we fear in a Jamaica because
Look
that's
here,
the reason why I'm in a
Yeah.
driver Jamaica now. When we go back up, me get a driver to drive for me because
Papa
hear the
Papa
man them say
Winstone.
them coming off your lane and them dare you.
Look here, Papa
To go.
Winston, then tell us if you drive at Jamaica, you can drive anywhere in the world.
Of
You know,
course, then a Jamaica, me know
Jamaica is
Me
I-
and
a
is
gangster
is a
Jamaican
driver at
driver's
Jamaica
license me have
still.
been up, so me know if you drive at Jamaica, but the way them drive now, them drive even more reckless than them used to drive, and that is
mm,
the
mm.
Because
problem.
what is happening is a lot of younger guys are in scamming and they're getting cars easily and they're buying their license and
That is
so
it. The
they
buying
don't
of the
have the
license.
The
experience
They
to just
don't
take the
know
problem
the
time
is say
road
and
I take a
code.
they
taxi
want to
driver.
test out them new Crown and them new Beamer, so they might do some crazy stuff, you
But
know.
remember,
Brother,
say
they
the taxi
don't know
driver
the
them are the
road
worst one, them,
codes.
you know. The taxi
They
driver them are the
don't
worst one, them, you
know
know.
the road
Yeah, cause
code.
them a run down money. Them a
Yeah.
run
Right?
down the line for go down the road, go
And
jump in at the line for pull up back and so them
and
a
them
put
fearless and them
people
fearless
life
and
at
them
risk.
reckless. That is the
Listen,
But
the
one
thing.
all
thing
the
I can
time.
tell you, I'm a fast driver. I've always been like that. They call me pressure foot. Me always I try test my limit sometime. Me not go even go. Me
No,
reckless when me ready
I
sometimes.
test my limit
But
every day.
when I came to America and I
you have
started driving, that
to
is when
put
I
them
really know
very
what
heavy.
seatbelt feel like to go around my waist. Like me start
Look
wear
here.
seatbelt and me know say me fi stop a stop light and 'cause when me there Jamaica, me gone through everything, man. Me look and gone. No
Believe me,
lies.
if you're driving in Germany, you will know what I talk about because it's a different set of driving. You really and truly learn how to drive, but you also understand the rules of the road because the one thing I can tell you about over there, so them follow the rules of the road. So
Yes.
if a car is coming behind you and it's faster than you, you're supposed to pull over to the right lane. You know that,
Okay.
and them actually follow that rule there. Where you know say up here, so
Well,
if
it's
you
like driving on the motorway here.
yeah,
On the
different
motorway, if
thing.
a car come fast, it's
Then pull in front of you and slow you down. That's how they drive up here, so you know. So,
So
but
so
again,
Yeah.
I do find
America let me learn the like follow certain rules, you know, stop at the light, give the right away to the person I am first in front of you, and put your seatbelt on, and all of them put on
But
your
but you,
flashing light in
So,
this
so
and
can I
but you know
uh.
ask
the
you
one thing you
guys?
can say about Jamaica, even though as what I said, the only thing me fear in Jamaica is because them drive reckless. But Jamaica, them courteous as well. So when you're in
Yes.
They
America, yeah,
are.
when you're in
Yes.
America, you drive and you try merge, people are trying to cut you off. They not let you in.
Then now let
Jamaica,
you
you
in
come
and
on
no courteous.
intersection. Yeah, man, Jamaica, you come on one intersection, no stop line there, and traffic just a flow through because everybody just a blow them on and let you in. You know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there is that courteousness there when you're in like the city, and people just blow them on, let you through, and everything kind of flow. In America, them not let you. Everybody
Oh
want
yes,
to
I
cut you off.
face it every day. Backing out of my driveway into the street. Yeah, every day. All 5, 10 minutes me did all
So
me a
can,
beg.
You're
That's why you
Somebody
supposed
back
now.
to you're
into your
supposed to
driveway and drive
reverse.
out
We're not
Yeah, but
supposed to reverse.
sometimes I'm in so much traffic I can't get a chance to
to
back
back in.
in.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just drive in, and then when I should get out in the morning, it's another
Can't
problem.
get
I'm
out.
like, Lord.
Mhm.
Well, it seems like Jamaica driving terrible. You ever drive to Italy?
Yeah, man.
that's
Then
what
on
I
the
was gonna
manners,
say. What about France?
Then on the manners,
They not have no manners.
France
Listen,
is woo.
wait a minute, I drove in France too. But guess what?
That
In Italy, well, I went to the Navy place. What the base name again? What we call it, Charmaine? Naples. Okay.
Naples, yeah.
Listen, man, if them can stitch you the two car, them are coming out.
wow.
And them not paying no
like a
respect to
bike,
light.
like a bike, them a ride.
I got me I tell you. And the light says stop, them come into it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So that's terrible. But what me never like, we drove from Hanover, the St. Thomas. And me I tell you, Chinese, them control the toll business. Them are rip way
Mm-hmm.
off bad, Because the toll there,
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You
that's
know,
what
if
the
you check,
government paid, agreed to. You make
me
the
know,
roads, and you'll have the toll.
yeah,
But they
but
must scam
government,
you upon the toll too.
the government, that was a sellout, man. They must come up on the toll. And you know, have no
Yeah.
choice. Cut you it.
Because because it's not like it's a limited time. You have the toll for 20 years. You have a toll forever.
Yes, that is the
So
problem.
forever, you tell me, say this a road I go last week, and as rain fall, it broke up.
Listen to me.
Come on.
They still have to pay the
So
toll.
guys,
So that's what
can I
I'm
Mm-hmm.
ask
saying.
you all?
That's what the
Can I
money for.
ask
The
all
money,
of you?
money there to fix it. That's why them charge the toll
That is
to
it.
maintain it.
Can I ask all of you an individual question? Well, this is
Mm-hmm.
the same question, but I want the answers from every one of you. So, Mum, I'm gonna start off with you. Tips for successful living, adapting to life abroad.
Repeat that, please.
I'm gonna ask you, what is the tips for successfully adapting to life abroad?
Work hard. Work hard. Follow the rules. Save your money. And try learn new things. Educate yourself.
Shana, can I ask you, please?
Well,
Tips for successfully
I'm still
adapting to
trying to
life
figure
abroad.
it out because, as I told you all, I've only been here 2
Next
years.
2 years.
But so far, the same with educating yourself and being smart in how you maneuver. Don't abuse the system. I think is one way to becoming successful, but I'm still not successful in the way that I want to be. So y'all can tell me what to do. Give me the tip, guys. I need to get some money in this place. Where is the money tree they told me about? They scam me and let me turn slave in foreign. I cannot figure it out.
Yeah, but
Oh
I
gosh.
need the tip.
Tash,
What do I do?
tips
yeah,
for
can you hear
successful
me?
live. Yes,
Can you
Tash,
hear me?
what's the tips for successfully adapting to life abroad?
Well, like Shauna, I'm like here the same time as well. But one of the things that I can say is that you have to be persistent and humble at the same time. You can't be a pushover. You have to be confident in who you are. Um, for me personally,
Blessings, Dartmouth.
volunteer, get to know people, get to know places, find a niche, find something that you are really good at. And
Philadelphia, Craig.
as the same thing as Auntie Shirley and Shauna said, educate yourself, find some things to really expand the knowledge because opportunities are out there. It's just how, when, and whatever to grasp it. Yeah.
Okay.
Papa Twinny, Papa Dennis, please. Tips for
Be,
successfully adapting abroad.
be smart.
Be
Be
smart.
be aware of your environment. Be flexible.
Mm-hmm.
Be persistent.
Yeah.
Okay. Be ambitious
Yeah.
and know when to hold and when to fold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't be too quick to jump on a situation because people will take advantage of you. But
Mm-hmm.
often, some people, while they're taking advantage of you, you just can't be too quick to act
Mm-hmm.
because that one action that you take could be your dilemma. It can cause
Mm-hmm.
everything that you have worked for to go down the drain.
Yep.
True.
Exactly. True word.
True. Twinny,
Yeah.
tips for
No.
successfully adapting to life abroad.
Well,
Apart from pork.
first of all, and all of you said it right, but having a goal, right? The same goal that you had when you were living in Jamaica. If you wanted to be a nurse, a doctor, whatever your goal was, you have a better opportunity here to get that accomplished, right? So having that goal first and then working towards it. Remember this them say the system rigged, but the system works both ways, right? So the system, if you are here legally or illegally, there's a process to be here legally. If you are here legally, there's also a process to enhance that. So there's a lot of people that have been in the States for a long time that have never filed for a citizenship, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is that you're giving away basically a part of your life. If you're gonna live here, you need to go for all right. Don't sit back
Blessings,
and
heart man.
don't sit back and say, well, me now I get this, me now I do that. Work towards what you want to because the system is there for you to
True.
use
True.
just as anybody else. I can
True.
tell you for me and Papa Dennis can probably attest to this. The military is probably the easy and people always forget that you have to use the system just as the system. It's two things about me. You either use the system or the system use you.
And that
Right?
That's
part,
what I say.
Exactly. Yep.
And you can't sit back and complain about it. It not
Mm-hmm.
gonna help you. You need to do something about it. So the system are gonna beat you down if you let the system beat you down. But if you have a goal and you want to accomplish it, as I tell you, say most most Jamaicans that are joined the military, because I'll tell you my story real quick if we don't have time. Just not gonna take long.
Mm-hmm.
When I came to the States, I was 2 weeks away from becoming a police officer in Jamaica. So I was 2 weeks away from going to the academy. And
Mm-hmm.
me just got we just got embassy. My cousin got embassy for
Blessings,
renew my visa.
Lisa.
So I had traveled prior to that. So me go renew my visa and them deny me, right? They denied me my visa when me go at embassy. By the time I reach home, because my mother filed for me years earlier. Time I reach home, my paperwork come through for my green card. I had to leave in 2 weeks. 2 weeks because I was 20 years old getting ready to turn 21. That means that if I turn 21, the process start all over again. Right? We
Mm-hmm.
reach out New York the night on my 21st, night before my 21st birthday. I was in New York 3 months and I joined the military 3 months later, right? Because I had a goal and I know what I wanted. So there's a difference in not knowing where you want to be versus where you want to be. No, back then it took 3 years for file for your citizenship as a resident. So a lot of people don't realize that as a resident in the United States, you can join the military. The thing is, you can only do 8 years, not the military, without a citizenship, right?
Mm-hmm.
So me filed for my citizenship while I was in the military. I almost got kicked out the military because it took them 4 years for giving me citizenship. All right. No, going fast forward, the citizenship, as soon as you join the military, you can apply for citizenship, and you probably get your citizenship in probably a month. No, as opposed to waiting 3 years. So again, when I say use the system to help yourself. Not saying everybody is cut out for the military, and the military is not as hard as what people think. A lot of people are so focused on the fact say they feel like you have to go to war and all these things. The military is not what people think. There is every job where you can think about in the civilian world is in the military. Okay? From people who will build lawnmower engine to people who cut grass and so on and so. There's every job in the military. So, but and on the back end of that, me not sell the military, but I just tell you what options are out there. You know? So figure out what your goal is, work towards it. Don't let other people influence you because they weren't successful in doing what they did because they didn't do it the right way.
Mhm.
Find your niche, find your goal, stick to it, and don't let nobody distract you from what you are trying to accomplish.
That's it.
That is the way to survive and be successful.
I remember I came to this country early 80s. Early, just 82, I came to this country. And Miss Thatcher was in power. Miss Thatcher start change up. I had my indefinite stay, and then Miss Thatcher start change up the law, And I said, you know what? I'm not gonna get caught up in this. So I applied for my citizenship, and I applied for my son citizenship because my son was born in Jamaica. And I said, I'm not gonna let him get caught up in it. And in
Mm-hmm.
3 months, I got my citizenship because we don't
Mm-hmm.
have to wait long. I got it. I said, once I have that, that doesn't take away the fact that I'm a Jamaican and
Jamaican,
that I love
exactly.
Jamaica and that I can go Jamaica when I want to. But I want to sort of have my
Hi, Bree.
back in here, you
Yes.
know. So
Yes, and
so yeah,
that is a mental thing what people have to say. If I'm American citizen, I'm no longer Jamaican. That is a
mm,
mental thing. Your mindset is you will always be Jamaican by blood. You know,
exactly.
that is just paperwork and it opens more doors for you. So why limit yourself if you have the opportunity to better yourself?
Exactly. My father came to this country when I was only 3 months old. And he lives here for how many years? And my father and my mom came on the British passport back in the days when they invited the Jamaicans to come over to build this country.
Right.
Yeah. And when he came on the black passport, and when that passport run out, he applied for a Jamaican passport because my father is like that. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Jamaican. I'm not even
It's
Jamaican
patriotic.
as much as we talk about he's an African. That's how we behave. And he keep going Jamaica. And every time he go to Jamaica and to come back in get an hassle. He
Mm-hmm.
get an hassle with the Jamaican
Mm-hmm.
passport. And I say, I live in this country. How long and you're still on a
It don't
Jamaican
mean nothing.
passport?
It don't
Yeah,
mean nothing.
exactly.
Remember what Bob
Exactly.
said, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but
Exactly.
ourselves can free our minds.
So what he did,
Exactly.
he went and get his British passport because he didn't have to go to now because he still had the old British passport will
Mm-hmm.
let you get it easily. So when he's going to Jamaica, he go out on the Jamaican passport. When he's coming back, he come back on the
Company
British
British
passport.
passport. There you go. You use the
Yeah,
system to your advantage.
yeah.
That's it.
Listen,
That's it.
let me
The
say
So
this
would
now.
system, the
you
Same
system
thing,
is rigged,
Grandpa.
The
Listen up.
system is rigged,
would
but
you
you have to know if you
advise?
work the
Hold
system.
on, special.
Yeah.
If you have a Jamaican passport and an American passport, we have been doing this. But let me let you know it is a felony, okay, to do it. So
To do,
if you've been
to
doing
do
it
what?
to travel upon one passport and come back in with the other one.
Oh, is
Okay.
it?
Yes. But I'm only talking about
Okay.
Americans. I don't know how it is in Britain.
Well,
But I'm saying
unless you're a dual citizen, then you
exactly,
can.
but I'm sure that you
Yeah,
are,
yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Because it will flag you and it will
Mm-hmm.
give the new administration excuse for terminate
For
about that
whole year,
country.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
and
true.
he loves to terminate, He's Mr. Senua man, me call him.
Exactly. So, so people who,
Mr. Can't
Ah,
come back.
me
Mr.
afraid
Can't
of
come back.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because Yeah,
See Bree clapping.
because remember when you go to Jamaica, an American passport, they limit how long you can stay there,
Right,
right?
Exactly.
right.
And you use a Jamaican passport, it didn't show that. But they
Mhm.
now come up with this in AI stuff now. You remember recognize the scan your passport, and them say, hey, we didn't see you going out. How did you go out to Jamaica?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you went out on a Jamaican passport. The next question is, why did you do that? You don't want to give them no excuse now with the new
Mhm.
administration. So be careful.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true. Me don't know the British. Me don't know the British one work, but what Papa Dennis does say that is exactly correct. Don't. To me, me know a lot of
Is
people
it
go to
Craig?
Jamaica and spend time just because it warm down there. But you have to be careful with that and make sure so that you are in compliance with the laws and regulations of your citizenship.
Yeah,
You know.
Craig.
Well,
I,
Craig
I
is
got
saying as well. Craig
no,
says you cannot travel down on a Jamaican passport and come back on your American passport.
Oh
They
yeah,
restrict it
absolutely.
from you for
Yep.
no, no, that's not correct, Craig. You
abandonment.
can't do it.
They won't strip it from you,
They
but they
won't
will
strip it,
detain you.
but it could be reasons to strip it.
Yep.
You
Because
see
they
what
got
I'm
to
saying?
go through the process. They still got to
Yeah.
go through the court process. But
Hmm.
they can confiscate your
Yes.
passport, and they can also confiscate your green card.
Matter of fact, even if you have
Wow.
a green card, even if you have a green card now,
Yes,
and you
Bree
you
Bree.
got, you got to be careful if you decide to leave the country. If you leave, you may not be able to come back.
Yeah,
Mighty
they're
word
very
of
strict.
Daniel.
Eh?
I
Yeah.
am
All you need to
so.
do is follow the laws. As long as you follow the laws, you're all right.
Well, I'm saying that they're looking for
Listen, you
reasons
never
too.
know
Yeah, they're
with
finding
Mr. Seno,
ways.
man, you know. You never know, Mr. Seno. You could all have followed the
Mr.
laws and
Stenum,
you go jail walk and him. He said
remember
you
I
home.
remember I mentioned to you that they're deporting U.S. citizens, and
Yeah.
what they're
Yeah.
doing with these folks who had a legal process, they are circumventing the legal system. So when they hold on upon you, whether you have a legal process going on or not, if they determine say they must send you home, then go send you home, and you can't come
So
back on it.
so Papa Dennis,
Yes.
would you say, yeah, stay connected with your home country and your family members is the best thing in today
Yeah.
world?
It is a good idea. I wouldn't say it's the best thing. It's a good idea.
Mm.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Well, I
what I
don't know.
miss?
It's about
Mama
that winter.
Charmaine says, thanks everyone for joining. Papa Dennis will be timed out for the next one. No, Mama Charmaine.
And where that come from?
We love Papa Dennis.
Papa Dennis is on time out for the next one.
No, you
For the
know,
next one.
no, he's not.
Yeah, no manners.
Jessica, Papa, take away all of Jessica
Nobody put
time.
Papa Dennis on
Yeah, I
time out,
know.
please.
No, we love Papa
I'm
Dennis.
learning a lot from everyone. I want to go to Germany to drive now because no speed limit can
But
test out
Look,
a
Pinky,
there
go
is
to your bed.
car.
there is no. We
Pinky,
never
go to
said
There
your
is
that. We
bed.
never
speed
said
limit.
there's no
And
There
I
speed
is
can
speed
go
limit.
to
limit.
Italy and squeeze the
There-
car through another one.
Listen, okay.
We never said there's no
Because
speed
I
limit.
might drive in
We
them
just say
there.
you
No.
can't drive
So
very
I think I
fast.
have to go to the European countries. The sisters outside, Papa, forget it.
There is
Pinky,
speed limit, but when you're on the
Yeah?
autobahn,
listen, listen. Special K, tell Pinky say them the easy over here. You get that one police not even gonna run you down. You just see picture flash, you just see
that is it
lightning
right
start
there.
flash.
Yes, and them
Yeah.
find you quick, you know. There is if you rent a
So
car,
Yeah, they
if
know your address.
yeah, if you rent a car, they'll have it to the rent a car company by the time you get there. Rent the car, 'cause
Boy,
somebody
Yeah.
has
they bad
somebody
over
has
here,
to pay
boy. It not nice driving over here anymore. 20-mile limit zone, and then
it.
every little thing you can't go over the little yellow line. Oh my God, you get
Auntie
so
You
Shirley,
can't even go in the bike lane.
The
You
zebra
can't
crossing.
you
Listen,
yeah.
can't even
when you
go
say
down
drive,
certain
I'm
roads
ready.
at certain time or levels. If there's a road that a school is on, you're not allowed to go through that road until the school rush hour period where they're going into school. You have to wait for that period to come. So it might be a good
Yeah.
hour before you could go
Mm-hmm.
through that road,
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
or they give
listen.
you a ticket. It's so
Everything.
Next to
different
Jamaica,
over
we
here.
love England, right? But the last time we come over there with all this speed limit change and this zone business, boy, it pains me to make the trip now because you
And
can't drive past the more, and you know where I was coming from and where I was going, it took me too long because of the traffic speed. You know, traffic and speed. So we can't manage that.
Just prepare to take the train. It's
All
better.
right.
This is what they want to do over here.
Public transport.
They want to push everyone on public transport, and
I
at the
like don't
same
tell me
time
them
they are
that.
saying that the car Ds are going down. Yeah, that they're not making any money off a car D, but at the same time the
Hi,
restriction
Spiral.
that they put on people because they cut down the speed limit, and that is causing more accident than when that speed limit wasn't there. Then the AA said that
Yes, Bree
since
Bree.
they cut
Yes,
down the
Bree.
speed limit, there's more accident
What
on
you
the
got?
road.
Brianna wants to say something. What you want to say, Brianna?
Yes, Bree Bree's
What
talking
do you want to
too.
say?
They just
She's
restrict
agreeing
people
with
left,
Mum.
right,
Say
and
what you
center.
want to say. Say what you want to say.
Yeah.
Your time to talk now.
Bree Bree's it's agreeing with Mum.
Okay then.
She knows about the England roads.
Then there you go. Hey, what you do?
So let me know when I
Craig's
come to England then.
I mean, that-
Tell me
Trust
over
me,
England, bad man.
it's a nightmare now to drive. It's very
Yeah.
unhappy to drive, especially in the city.
I'm about to try to
City
make
is
a trip
just
Especially
next week.
when
oh
them a have them football match and block off everywhere and them running and them madness.
yeah, that too. Trust me, the city is not the one. London is not the enjoyable place to be at the moment.
Me love carnival
Craig
though.
says right now the man is saying having a visa and GC is a privilege, so they want to make it easy to take it from you. Yeah, Craig, exactly that.
Well,
Hi,
as what
Sparrow, how
as
you
what me,
doing?
as what me say about that is if we're living in some
Okay,
strange
Heartburn.
times right now, right? But at the same time, don't put yourself in a situation where they have the upper hand, right? So
Mhm.
if you're doing what you're supposed to do, then you don't have nothing to worry about. But if you do something where you're not supposed to do, then you put yourself in a situation where you, as what I said, the system is rigged. But if you put yourself against the system will go win every single time, right?
Oh,
So
yeah.
so be conscious of what you're doing, and
this is what I said. Learn the system,
of course,
Okay. I
and do the right thing. Don't if
I
learn
said
it,
some.
and outsmart them.
I said
Mhm.
something earlier. I said be smart. Okay.
Yep.
Think about
Yeah.
it
of
before you
course.
Educate
do.
yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
It-
Yeah.
While you're doing the right thing, think about the negative because they can find the negative in the right thing also.
Mm-hmm.
So if that makes
Yeah.
sense, they can find a way to do something. If you can say, if I'm going to do this here, what if I make? Because
I used to work.
all you
Hi,
need to do
Mama
is make one.
Journey.
All you need to do is make one mistake. You know.
Yeah, and
And
my whole thing
I
is
used to.
don't stack the chips against you.
that
Stack
is
the
it.
chips against them. You know.
Exactly. You know,
Thank
just
you.
recently, my job, some things that I used to do thinking everything is okay. No,
Blessing spiral. Blessing spiral.
I have to stop and think and say, wait a minute here.
Mhm.
What's the likelihood of this? And before you know it, because, oh, by the way, they track everything now, you know,
Of
everything,
course. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
everything.
Cameras
So,
are everywhere. You know, they're doing
Yes.
facial recognitions of everything nowadays.
yeah.
And they're not
Oh,
even telling you that they're doing facial recognitions. They're
oh,
in
so
they're
you,
in corner stores and
Look,
stuff like that now.
Yeah, and they
So
have
you
they
don't
have the
practice over here.
the
Everywhere over
the
here is
vehicles
camera.
positioned
okay.
in
So you,
special locations.
would you,
Like you walk past and you don't even know
Yeah.
that's
Brother
the
Dennis,
thing that's picking
yes,
you up.
if them
but
only
to
know
tell
the
them,
technology out there, what they will not even know about.
exactly. Do you know this conversation could or is being monitored?
Yeah. 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 Of
That
course.
is it.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of
So,
course, Papa. Then I'm 100. Of course, it
yes.
is because this is YouTube. That remember, this is where I'm basically working for them,
Yeah.
even though we're getting paid. But we're still, even when you're
Because
doing YouTube, when anyone's doing YouTube, that
it's,
you have to give YouTube 30% or
yeah.
40% of your
Yeah.
earnings of whatever you
Right.
earn on here.
But the
You
thing
know
is,
what I
So
do
the
like
thing
about
is,
YouTube though? It's one of the most restrictive apps out there,
yes,
platforms
that's
out there.
why I
So
like it too. Yes.
I do like that about them.
no,
They
what I'm
can't
saying
just
is,
Yeah.
compare with any nonsense.
I said not only is YouTube recording this, so whatever you say here, they have recorded documentation of it.
Of
But there's
course.
other electronic devices that are looking into this kind of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
deep stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. All
Of
eyes
course.
are on you. You see that satellite you have up there? It
Yeah,
records everything that transpires. It's a very
yeah.
powerful device. So you have to be
But
careful what you
do
do,
you
what you
know?
say.
Do you know? Even your phone listening in onto
Of
you.
course. Of
You
course.
type
Yeah,
something, and you all of a sudden you
yeah.
see it coming up on the phone.
Coming
Of
up.
course.
Yeah,
Long time. That's
long
old.
time.
That is old
Yeah,
technology. Trust me.
yeah.
Hey, hey,
But
Charmaine asked Alexa, who fought? And Alexa said it wasn't me.
oh wow.
He said,
Woo.
Alexa said in a shaggy voice too, right?
Well, Alexa was smart enough not to tell you she
Mr.
fought.
Alexa, she oughta, you see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they say, Alexa, open your third eye.
Mhm.
But people have to understand. So many people always talk about living off the grid. There is no such thing as in these times. There is unless you live underground, and even
No.
then, you need gas or something to survive. If you go on gas station, then pick up your face. You are not nobody lives off the grid anymore.
As you're
Yeah,
driving
with
down the
this
road,
technology, man, let
as you're
them make
driving down the
bees,
road,
wasps, birds, everything for your monitor you. You think say a bird a fly in the
yes,
sky?
look on the light post are the wires that goes across the street and see where you see camera everywhere. And
Everywhere.
Yeah,
and there
everywhere.
are some cameras that you cannot see.
And guess
And,
what we are do?
Yeah.
What
and
are we?
they yes,
It's in the light bulbs
and
and
they,
everything as well.
yes,
Yeah,
and they're so powerful because I've
yeah.
dealt
I
with
was
some of these.
I was in the car in a car park waiting on my friend, and I doze off in the car, and as soon as I open my eye, I see the camera
Police.
looking straight
Oh.
at me. So I wave at the camera. You see the camera spin around away from me.
Hey, big lad say me send police come check to make sure say you're all right. Because that's probably would have
They
been the
do.
next thing.
Sometimes they do.
Yeah.
We was in a cinema car park and they actually done that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Greetings, CC, blessings. Yeah, they
Yeah.
do that as well.
I would have
Greetings,
TC
CC.
McGann, you know.
Yeah, she says greetings to everyone. Yeah.
Hello,
Oh, TC
Honestly.
CC.
Greetings.
Yeah, but
Greetings
they
in
do.
Africa. Yes, greetings.
But
Greetings,
yeah,
Zimbabwe.
but you see, as like Craig doesn't like me using the word foreign, but as all of us, if we was to told not even to go back to our motherland, which we would call Jamaica, what if they was to say we have to go back and live in Africa?
Why?
Would you be
Why?
able to
Why would you
Which
go
part we
back
are go
to
down a Burkina Faso?
All right, not well. If we say
I
we have to
mean,
go back,
Well, let me tell you
rephrase that
we're
something.
not
question, please.
citizens of Africa, so you can't deport us to
Rephrase that
well,
question.
now I say that still, but we're not. I get it. Them Africa's a part of our culture. 400
Thank you,
years 400
Manix.
years ago,
Yeah, man.
right? But
Mhm.
Africa is not our home, right? It's our culture. It's not our home. So how could I go as a like Jamaica? If you send me back to Jamaica, that is fine and dandy because me know Jamaica. But how could you say go back to Africa when I have never even set foot in Africa? Like me wouldn't know the first thing what to do. And when you say Africa, you talk about a continent where I can't remember off the top of my head how many countries are in Africa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where would you decide to send me if you decided that at some
They were
point
just to just turn around and say, they were just to turn around and just say everyone has to go back to Africa.
yeah, but
You know,
we're in
As long as
Africa
them a
because
because
send me
they're
go like South Africa, one of them
yeah,
places we
but
hold for diamond.
Right
South
now,
Africa and a black people run South
Yeah,
Africa.
man.
Well,
uh,
I
uh,
still Africa. So as long as I so them a send me,
But
go.
that's what I say.
whether
Africa had it.
you're
Yeah.
black, white, no matter what color it is, they just said, "Oh, everyone has to go back to Africa."
Look, I
You
have
And
been
know,
as
on the
long
we,
as they're
continent.
sending back all the
Let
whites
me
to where
tell you
I
they're
something.
have been on
from.
the African continent. Africa hot. And on a normal hot. When you think Jamaica hot,
listen.
Look
So I
here,
know right
like
now.
all down in Nigeria, the government, they just passed something down Nigeria about like people with locks. Them tell them officers, anybody them still with locks, them to
exactly
chop
spiral.
it off and them can lock them up. They can do anything that they want with
Are
them.
your uncle tell you, are your father tell you that, you know?
No, me love, and it's there. It's no, and me not follow film news, but it's there. Nigeria, you go
Okay.
look it up.
Look, everybody talk about they want to go back to the motherland, but me can't tell you say if you're saying people back in the motherland right now, they
Why?
would have run back, come to Jamaica, and run back, come to America
Quick o'clock.
very quickly.
America.
I'm
Pinky,
familiar
me
That's
right
what they
can't
now.
want
follow
to say.
film news.
But
I'm familiar with
then,
four foreign African countries right
but
now.
then living
Hold
in a
on.
foreign country, why can we not unite?
We can't even
Eh?
unite in our own country, so you expect
We
people
But
can't
to
even unite.
but listen to this. Listen to this, yeah? Up to
Okay, Papa
1962.
AD.
Up to 19, Jamaicans class Britain as the motherland because Jamaica was ruled by the British. Up to that, that's why a lot of
Jamaica
Jamaica
still
were
ruled by
able
the
to.
British.
Pardon?
Jamaica still ruled by the British.
In a way, yes. In a
Mm-hmm.
way, yes. We still have a governor general.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So up to
They oversee
1962.
us.
Up to 1962, Jamaicans could come to this country without have to go through
Without
any hullabaloo and all of that.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
But even now, Jamaican as a Commonwealth country, there's a clause there that they can travel to this country, but they make it difficult because people don't know the law and don't study that part of the law and
And that's
can use
exactly
it
what I say.
against what they're doing to them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, I think in that particular case they make it difficult because face it, life in Jamaica is rough, and we
Mhm.
want to better ourselves. And if we get the opportunity to go to Canada, come to the United States, or come to the UK, we want to stay.
Mhm.
And
One place, Miss Sir, me would have never run after England. There's a special difference. There's a two hard for that. Me would have
it
never run after England.
it takes some getting used to, but you can manage, you can function.
I went there twice and I find that
It's
airplane right when it was time to leave.
That's
That
the
the
least.
place you can hardly find a job there.
Well, it's I
You
say the
can.
special can attest to the fact that it takes some getting used to. I mean, things are different, and from be honest, I love the UK, but I love the US better because
Hi,
of
cuz.
I can get more out of my money than I can get in
Mm-hmm.
I can get
Mm-hmm.
in UK because things is very expensive. But then
Mm-hmm.
things is also expensive in Germany, so it's I won't. I'm not even sure if I should use the
Hi,
right. This is the
Sahari.
right word to say. It's cultural,
Can I get a
but
kiss?
you
Mhm.
according to what it is that you want to accomplish,
Love you. It's in the freezer.
and where the opportunity is,
Sure, this in my bin.
Hi, Faith.
you take advantage of the opportunity. In other words, if you live in the UK and whatever it is you want, you can accomplish, or you can come to the US and accomplish it. Take off, go to the US, get it, and then if you love the UK, you return. Does that make sense?
Listen, the
Yeah.
Mhm.
UK is
Hundred
But
percent.
just too much of a
if
hard
you're
place to
willing to
live.
work, if you are willing to work and put all the effort in anywhere in the world you go, you can
You'll
accomplish
be
it.
successful.
Yeah,
But
but
Absolutely.
running
You,
off,
you have
auntie,
you have
Absolutely.
to be
right.
willing.
you can
Yeah,
run off America and kind of make your way better than England.
but
Cause
hold on.
if New York now work for you, can go
This-
Go
Atlanta.
Florida, North
You can go
Carolina,
Florida. You
Georgia.
will find some Jamaicans
Yeah,
up a
man.
Philly here where we give you one work in our restaurant. You can leave here so when that now work, you can go down to Arizona. There's
That's
so
what I
Mm-hmm.
was
much places you can go try hustle
But
and make a life until you get your papers. But
That's what I.
England,
Hold on, no. Like you're saying, you can go to different places and accomplish what it is you want to accomplish, and then return. Because if you're from the UK, first of all, just like we come from Jamaica, right? You might want to go back to the UK. That's your homeland. The same way you might want to go back to Jamaica. Then you have to decide. What I'm saying is, you need to be able to determine what it is you want, where you can accomplish it,
Yep.
and do it. And don't let
Yep.
nobody away. You have to make some sacrifices. Look, people in Africa,
you got the blue one?
they're Africans here. And guess what? Life is hard over there. How do I know this? Well, we know this from, history, but also I've been in contact with a lot of
Mute,
Kenyan,
cuz.
South African,
Sorry.
Done. Yeah, mute.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kenyans, South Africans, people from Zimbabwe, and a large multitude of them. Okay, because I'm traveling so much. And then when I was in Germany, my brother is from Ghana. Okay, and we have some deep conversations. Life is tough, but guess what? That's their motherland, right? So
Mhm.
they want to do better, like we in Jamaica wanted to do better. And it so happened that we got the opportunity because not all of us gets the opportunity. Okay.
Opportunity, yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
And then some get the opportunity and make a mess of it because they want too
Hmm.
much too fast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And it's you have to be patient, as I said. You have to be smart. You have to have a goal. Stick with your goal. You got to be perseverant, right?
Mm-hmm.
You persistent. Don't let anything stop you. My goal is my. This is my motto. If I have a goal and I'm going towards it, I'm going to accomplish it.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And if it's unfortunate that you're standing in my way, I'm going to mow you over because I'm going there. Okay. If I can't mow you over, I'm going to try to go around. And if I can't go around, I'm going to step back and I say one more time, move out of my way. I'm going to knock it down about my way. You understand? But the point
Mhm.
is, you have to be persistent. You should be. You need to have this ambition about you, right? And
Mhm.
honesty is one of the key to it. And every money a good money,
A good money,
Okay.
exactly.
Yes. Mhm.
So you may come into it very fast, but the Bible tells us,
Easy come, easy go.
easy come, easy go.
Ain't no such thing as easy go. I can't tell you
E-
that. Because
Easy
nobody
come,
know
easy.
nobody
You
know
know
I
that
lose money. But
gone quick, you gone quick,
yeah,
is it? Yeah.
but that's the thing. I'm tell people all the while. Say a lot of times people see where you are now and they don't see how you get there. Right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
People see what you have accomplished now and they don't see what it
I
took you
like
to
that you
get there.
said that, Twinny.
Right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
for me, it's about like me work hard. Me know me work hard. Me and my work hard for me have my wife work hard for we have as a family work hard for we have. And a lot of times as we say, we are crab in a barrel, we're not paid forward. We always we're quick to tell people say, "Me love what I do. Yeah man, very successful, but we also quick to pull each other down. Right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
We are not very good at pushing each other up to the next level, right? Because we not share the information what we learn throughout our journey to the next generation who will come up or the next person who will come
And
up.
that
And
is a
that is
problem too.
that is the problem because
Mhm.
because we feel like say, oh, me know something good, me now me go just hold on to it because me have the
Mhm.
information. But you're not help the next person, right? There's no mentorship going on. And
Yeah.
me go through multiple aspects of it. And even on my military career, because one of my biggest thing when I was in the military, me I always used to tell my people them say, be ready so you don't have to get ready. You know, I mean, I always every time I get promoted, them say, "Oh, you get promoted." I'm tell them exactly what I did because my job was to prepare them to take my job. Right, that was my mindset. Now everybody's not the same because some people feel like when them have in a position of power, them have the power and them want to maintain that. I
Hmm.
have a different mindset. My mindset was always to help the next person, pull the next person up because I was always preparing myself because nothing lasts forever, right?
Mhm.
And if you can't help somebody, I feel like your life not worth nothing. You always have to have this mindset that, and I feel like that's the biggest problem we have as a race
Papa
when it
Winston, you
come
know
when
what?
it come.
Some people are threatened by greatness, you know? They're
But
in a
even
position and you come in and as Faith just said, they're gatekeeping their position because they are threatened by you.
well,
You
people like
understand? You
people
come
like
in
power.
fresh.
People like to have information. The person that has the most information has the most power, right? So if you have to come to me every single time to get information, that means I have the most power, right? Because you always have to depend upon me to give you information. At some point, that's gonna run out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, it's like for me personally, I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for nobody else. I have always had the mindset of everything what me learn, me want somebody else to learn,
Learn it too.
uplift
Yeah.
them,
Of
uplift
course.
themselves so they can get to the same
Same
level where
level.
I am.
Yeah.
And
Let
You
and
me
know,
that's
let
how
me
you
share
fill
something.
the generational gap, because you'll have a position and somebody gatekeep it, and you something go happen and they it just crash this
it
up
gone,
because there's
it gone
nobody there to pick up
to
that
pass it
position.
on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Listen, I'm not promoting Christianity in any way, shape, or form. But I'm saying is we all should share. I
Hmm.
believe that God bless us, and whatever He's blessed us with, we can bless others just like
Of
He blessed us,
course. course.
right? But something else to
Yes.
remember while we're doing this, remember that I was trying to say this earlier and I got distracted. A fool and his money shall soon depart. That is
Mhm.
what it says.
Mhm.
Okay. So all the grabbing and all this kind of stuff, and you have so much and you want to keep this, be careful. One day, same way you got it, the same way you can lose it. This
Lose
brother
it
that
exactly.
the same brother that I told you about from Ghana, he his parents died when he was young, and he pretty much grew up with his aunt, and pretty much he told me that they told him that he was a slave in the house. Okay, but he told me, he
Wow.
said he never stole for food, and many days he went hungry. The woman, his aunt, make sure the picnic them, other the picnic them feed, and the picnic them, they even think about it. And, they're kids, I guess. They never thought about them. Well, hey, stretch and give him something. When I met him in
Mhm.
Germany, he would ask me questions, and I would share my knowledge with him. This guy is a tier 4 IT guy now in the UK, working from home. And if you know anything about tier 4, you talk about help desk, which is tier 1, and then going up the guy who deals with the programs and the testing of the software, and pretty much
Yeah,
him
Hi,
that's what I use in my
season.
job. Tier 4 I use right now.
exactly. And this guy knows it, and he self-taught himself all this. You understand? So the
Hi,
guy
season.
he had a
Blessing
desire,
season.
he had a desire to succeed, and and guess what he's done? You know what he shared with me recently? He said, "I've adopted 6 orphans in Ghana, that he's been doing this for quite some time now. And he never said anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
And he became emotional. He says,
Wow.
I was an orphan. I lost my parents and whatever it is. And he did not look back and say, boy, hey, I got through this. I'm on my own now. He says, there's many children in Ghana and other countries too that are
Mm-hmm.
orphans. And, in Africa, boy, listen, I was watching the TV today. We call it. We call it. We were watching us and down south. And anyway, the I looked at the some of the conditions that I'm familiar with, and I compared it to the lifestyle that other countries, if we call them so-called third world
Third
countries,
world country. Yeah.
and they have a very hard time dealing in life. But this guy, like I said, now that he's successful, he took it upon himself to adopt these. And listen, sending these, not only just adopt them, sending them to college. I say,
Very
what?
commendable.
And
When you
yes,
think about it,
Um,
me always tell people all the while, the word success is relative, because you can't
yes,
miss what you never have.
yes,
You can't miss. There are
no,
there are cultures in this world that I've never seen a TV, a phone,
yes,
or nothing like that, and they are just as probably if not happier than we are, because we are so evolved in what we have.
yeah,
We live in a world of instant gratification right now, right?
yeah,
The so-called modern society, we live in a world of instant gratification. And there are
yeah.
people out there. At its simplest form,
As you say that,
there's people in Jamaica where we live in a country where never when I have light, and
Yeah.
then still I
mm-hmm.
use kerosene lamp, and then happy.
Yeah,
So you can't miss what you never
I
have,
was, I
mhm.
was, but just
It's
explain
just
that to
like
Doc.
one of our fellow YouTubers actually showed that on when he went to Panama with his team, and he went to another part of Panama where he showed where the people they just live natural, like they
Mhm.
just use leaves and little things just to cover up this, and they just look like the happiest people ever. They look
Yeah,
happier
because
than
they don't
us
miss what
living
you
in the
have.
city.
They don't miss what you have.
Exactly.
It's all relative. It's
Yeah.
it's mindset. That's what me tell you. It's all relative. and
Yeah.
what is most comfortable for you. Me always said, what you think is what you, we have people right now who feel like say them living a bad life or a work. I may always say somebody always have it worse than you, but is it really worse? Because
Thank you, Craig.
them not feel like them living a bad situation because they're not missing anything because they've never
Thanks, Craig.
God
needed
bless
any of these
you.
things. Is
Have a
what I'm
lovely
saying?
week.
He's seeing,
So
seeing.
that is the thing.
Thanks,
It's
Craig.
like
Bye-bye, Craig.
we always I say, oh yeah, we are think for somebody else when we are say, oh, this a person here have it bad. And them not feel like them have it bad.
Okay.
When me I grew up, when my parents used to send me a country go every holiday. As what me say, I grew up in a Kingston. Born and grown in Kingston. And every holiday my parents used to send me go a country. I'm used to mad because all of my friends them they are town and them a party and do all this. But you know the one thing when I learn to appreciate nature, I learn to swim, I learn to appreciate the
Climb
small things in our life, right?
John
Yeah.
Franco.
Yeah. Carry water upon me with cash upon my head from down a
Mm-hmm.
river, from the spring, go up the hill, go up on my grandparents' house. Listen to Mortimer Simmons when me I grew up on the radio because the only thing you could listen to a radio. Is what me I
Amen.
say? I'm gonna tell people all the way. Peony Wally was a fun thing to watch. You know what
Yes,
I mean?
yes. Tina
Yes.
Buckle.
Yes.
Straight.
Yes.
Yes,
When
yes,
me I
Yes.
Tina
walk
Yes.
no
Buckle.
street,
Mm-hmm.
look. When me I walk no street light, I'm afraid of rolling calf. If I something so really exist.
I even
You
Ain't
know,
no
say it
such
now.
it's what
thing.
me I say. And
Oh,
them
wait,
kind of thing that me I talk
you never
about
buck
them.
up the rolling calf yet.
Me never buck up no rolling calf.
No,
And,
sir.
Look
Ain't no
here.
such thing.
and
Who
trust me, if me did, would I
who
fight the weight?
remember
Would I,
LA Gear?
me and him
You
would I
remember when
fight?
LA Light came out?
Look,
The shoes LA Light?
LA
Listen,
gear.
Right
man.
there.
LA gear. Yo,
Everybody pick
let me
out
tell
a
you
peony
something.
and push in at the bus hole in at them boot side
Look,
and put the peony in there. You stamp
For
a
let
night
me
real.
time.
tell
You have
people,
LA
let
Light.
me just say it,
Wow.
you know, people see where you're
Wait
there
a
and they don't
minute.
know where you people see where you're
I don't
there
know
and
nothing
then they know
about
where
that,
you
Missy
come
girl.
from. People see where you're there and
Yes,
they know where you
girl.
come from. And me tell people all the while, I say, I am privileged. I consider myself privileged to have lived in every facet of Jamaican life. Cause I know my culture, I never left my culture, and I can relate to every different facets of Jamaican life because I have lived it. Is what me I say.
Yeah.
So when I talk about it, me not say it just for say it. Me know, me live
Yeah.
it. Me live it. My grandmother used to have an earth kitchen. When I talk about coal stove, dirt kitchen, and she sweep it so much that the kitchen turning out it come like tile.
And you have the kreng kreng.
Me used to
You
wash.
have the kreng kreng
Me
over
used
the
to have to
stove
scrub our
side
That's
and
an
floor with
something.
outdoor. That's called an outdoor
coconut
kitchen.
brush. Me used to scrub
Yeah.
our floor with coconut brush. Is what I say?
Genie floor
Say,
And
polish.
Genie floor
Genie for
polish.
polish,
hold on. You
Yes.
say you
coconut
say you
brush,
born a town, cause you
and
sound like
a
a country
shining
bunker man.
cloth.
No, me born a Kingston Public Hospital, me born.
But you're a
Trust
country
me,
bunker.
but that country me grow.
So them call it,
That's what
yeah,
I
so
say.
them have a name for your country bunker.
Yeah, I me never appreciate it until me get older. Me understand, so me never really appreciate a lot of things as far as nature concerned and what me know
Yeah,
because until me what me then know in our life. So
that is the best
Alright.
part of your life. That was
that's
the
why you
best part
see
of your life.
it not take nothing for me to help out my fellow Jamaicans. Can me rather help out my fellow Jamaicans more than anybody else because
I hear you.
we live a different kind of life. No, me will
Yeah,
help anybody who need help. You see what I say?
yeah.
But
This is what I said now when we're growing up. We grew up on bush tea. We
Of
bed where we
course.
Mm-hmm.
used to have, what we
Still
used to
grow up
have, we
on
used to
bush tea.
call it
Still
board
drinking bush
bed.
tea.
yeah,
Now they call the bed pine bed. But we
fine.
used to call it board bed and we didn't want to let nobody know so we asleep on
Sleep
board
on
bed.
board bed. Of
Yeah.
course.
But
The
both bed
bush
are the
tea.
strongest beds.
Yeah.
You never glad to sleep on Kaya Majax.
I will answer, man.
The tea, the bush tea there. We didn't want to tell people say we are drink bush tea. No,
Who didn't
they
want to
take
tell
them
nobody
put
say them a drink bush tea?
no them put it in a package
Yeah,
and they
No,
you
charge
can't
so much
afford it
for
now.
it.
no.
You
And then
can't
glad,
afford it now.
and then glad you buy
No,
it.
sir.
Exactly. It's
Me
expensive.
love my bush tea. Everything me tell
How much
everybody over here in America. Me love me play loud and clear,
Give me-
proud
how
and
much first
joyful.
cost? How much
Everything they
first
say, me say
cost
you
now?
want some tea. Everything, any ailment you got, you want some tea, me got some bush tea in my yard.
Yeah,
You
man.
want some tea?
But
This is
okay,
tea for
okay.
any
You
poison.
see, like you see, are you guys saying this as Jamaicans because it's all a Jamaican panel? I'm now only British, as I said again. But for instance, buying your native, your homegrown like products, like for instance, breadfruit. Now, yeah, don't you appreciate Jamaica compared
mean?
to
Of course.
Hey,
What?
because
Me
it's so
not buying the breadfruit
expensive.
over here. I'm not
listen,
buying the breadfruit over. Then
me
sell
not
it
buying
too
it here.
expensive.
And the
Oh, me
young,
not
Take
the
buying
it
it
young
when
here.
it's
breadfruit
It
man.
there.
comes from very far.
No,
That's
Faith,
why.
like a
No,
one breadfruit over here is like all a £10, you look pan, you know. Or
no,
more, you
no,
know.
no, no,
15
Yeah,
no,
more,
more
but
than
£10. Which part?
Then
And
that
then
if
£12.50
me I
to
say
10.
£10
and it
or
not
Let me
even
more,
fit.
know.
The breadfruit not even
more than
fit.
£10.
Yeah, get young breadfruit.
then I me I say
Hey,
the something then look like you want stone dog with it.
Let me tell
hey,
you something. Let
listen,
me tell you something.
what you
Let
do
me.
is you just wait until you go back home and you tell
listen,
yourself, say, me I go eat and gain about 30 pounds, and when me go back to England, me I go lose
burn
it.
it
Burnt it
off.
off. Yeah, man.
Listen to me.
Same salt, just eat
Unless,
everything in sight. Bring
Even
you
when you
some
Let
die,
me
amino
tell
man.
you something.
acid,
Look, me
take
unless
you
you
say
some
can
amino
find
time,
a
acid
food
and
picture
for
of
eat
a
them.
tree,
everything
you
in
know, eat
sight.
it.
Me say time a
Yesterday,
while. Food for them.
Yes,
yes,
food for them.
yesterday,
Yeah, man,
That's
yesterday
your
only
I
for
your
went.
belly full.
lingo.
Yesterday I went and I bought a Jamaican sweet potato. If you see the little sweet potato, £6 hard for the little potato.
Yes,
Did it,
auntie, then
was it full
dangerous
of
with the
worm?
sweet
Did it full of
potato.
worm? It full of worm?
I haven't eaten it yet.
Me not
And
buy,
that,
me not buy them over here. They have the Jamaican sweet potato here at the market, but not like the original Jamaican sweet potato. They're the same thing. They're just more smooth. I think they come from Africa or something. Those
Africa
are
they
the
come
one that I
from.
buy because the Jamaican ones, they're full of worm, and then they want like $4.99 a pound for them. Me not buy.
No, man,
No,
worm for them too.
No, me not. Oh no, me not name that.
And
Me not
you're
name
a
that.
real foodie, you
Not
know.
paying a four
A
ninety
no,
nine a
real
hold on.
pound.
foodie.
Watch your
No.
Papa,
mouth.
Papa
Worm,
Winstone
Woo!
and
worm
a
for them.
mango.
Hold on.
It's not mango, Papa Winstone. It is
Winston.
not a mango.
Hey,
Come on, you eat it tonight.
No,
hey,
Me
no,
the
not
me
Yes,
eat
what's
the
the
not.
difference
mango
man.
between
if you
I
worm
already
in a
give me
mango
no
and worm
worm.
in a potato?
if it's
What's
not
the difference
mango, me
between
not eat
potato
no
worm and
worm.
worm in a
Me not eat
mango?
no mango in
Hi,
a worm. But
Martin.
Oh my gosh, my battery's about to die.
Check your
Guys, I'm
phone.
going to
Put
love
it
you
on
and leave
charger.
you.
Put it on charger.
Put
Take
it on the
Not
care.
even
charger.
from the
Me just come
charger
on.
there.
Oh,
Enjoy the
y'all gonna
a
leave
charger.
long time.
already.
Look, a long time I plug up to the charger, cause
Oh,
that's how
y'all
it
gonna leave
is.
already, cuz? Me
And
just come on.
Hi, Martin. Thank you for coming.
then,
Papa
if you
Dennis
Uh,
wanted
can.
to say
I
something.
give up. I give up a lot of Jamaican product over here, and the reason why they are exploiting the Jamaicans over here. You
Of
only have to
course.
say Jamaicans, and people rush for the Jamaican product, and they are
Right, Tashika.
exploiting people. They are
But look,
exploiting.
But Auntie
remember say
Shirley,
oxtail
I
used to
mean,
cheap, you know.
Mystic.
What? Once.
Listen, you can go online and order your stuff now. You don't have to go in the stores and buy
No
it.
man,
No, you
me have
can
a
do
little
that in America. You can't do that here.
me have a little butcher shop. That's how me get my oxtail. Me get the tail and me making cut it up the way me want it.
Yeah,
So
me
Yeah.
not eat oxtail.
well me love
It's
oxtail.
Yeah,
overrated.
Faye, you have to
No
turn
sir,
around
it's
and watch
underrated.
Papa Winstone. Yeah, you need to watch Papa Winstone's channel. Trust me. Anything that you see or you may not like, he'll make it look juicy.
I know.
He will make it look juicy.
I just don't like it.
Martin,
Hi, Martin.
Martin, one moment. I would love for Martin to come on the panel. Martin, if you don't mind, the link is in the comments. I would love for you to come up because Martin is Jamaican, but he does not live in Jamaica. I don't know if I'll leave him to tell you where he's from. I would love to know how he feels living in where he's from, which he might tell himself. And being a Jamaican, because like I say, Jamaicans are all over the world. It's a
Yeah.
lovely
Any
place
part
where
of
he's
war
at
you go,
right
you're
now.
bound to meet up one or
Anywhere
two.
he makes it look so beautiful. Happy Sunday to you.
So what? What
Yeah,
have you?
Yeah.
look
What
here.
you
That's fine.
I've
You
been
don't
in
have to put your camera on, Martin. You don't have to put your camera on. It's just
I've
for you
been
to
in the
speak.
States for
hang on, hang on. Bring in Martin there.
Yeah,
Is he
Martin,
coming in?
please, would you like to tell them where you're from or where you're at
he
the
says
moment?
with his son at the moment. He
Yeah.
said give him a minute,
But
yeah.
you can still come up on a panel. Yeah. I've been living in, look, see, he told you,
Yeah.
Taiwan for the last 5 years. See?
Nice.
Yes. And he makes it look so beautiful.
Pinky, I did say you want to go?
Me go down and go check him, you know.
Shauna's come off the screen. I think she'll be back in a few.
I think that's where
Yeah.
Pinky want us to go next year.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Me still love the traveling, you know. That's why I'm joining the Air Force.
Baby.
What, again?
Mhm.
You go on for you?
Yes. How do
Okay.
you find it living over in Taiwan, being a Jamaican, Martin? I would love to hear your views. You know.
To me, living in a country, you just adapt and keep it pushing.
You need me.
True.
You don't go there. You don't go to somebody's country and turn your nose up at their traditions and their the way of living. You do your thing, and if you don't agree with something that they do, you just don't do it. You just don't disrespect where you go, where you
Exactly.
migrate to go live.
Exactly.
You show wherever you go respect. It's like a lot of people travel to people's country and they want to say, "Oh, you do that? Ooh, I will never do that." So why you here? Why you visiting?
Exactly,
Don't
Martin.
visit
See,
unless
I
you
love
actually want
that.
to embrace yourself with the culture of
That's
the
it.
people you are
Yeah.
visiting.
And they
Period,
See,
point
expect
blank.
Martin says just have an open mind.
Have an open
Of course.
mind.
Exactly.
And they
Yeah.
expect the
Yeah.
same thing when they come to your country. They expect you.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
why you expect something different when you go out for them country?
It's
Exactly.
true.
You want to put your beliefs and your ways of living on them. No, you don't do that.
Oh, see, he said, but firstly, I had to reset up my taste bud.
Well,
See, the
for
same
that you
thing
have
we
to
was
do.
asking early.
Hey, the
Yeah.
one thing you can't eat anywhere in the world are vegetable, you know. So if you want to
Listen,
vegetarian,
amen to that, young man.
vegetable
I
are the
don't know your
same
name.
thing.
Amen to that.
Martin, oh, Papa Winstone.
Papa Winston, amen to that. Amen
Vegetable
to
are the
that.
same anywhere in the world. So you don't have to
Anyway,
eat the
put some
meat.
salt and pepper pan and some
You not even
some
put
salt
nothing
and
on it.
pepper
You
and
can
some
eat it
Scotch bonny
fresh.
pepper or whatever hot pepper they have in the country, and you can't eat it and go on about
Right.
your business.
Right. So if it say the food
Martin
not
said,
right.
learning to live all over again. You're
That's
learning to
true.
live all over again. Okay.
Yeah, because it's somewhere new.
New,
They must
yeah.
learn everything new about there.
Even the language.
That's
Mhm.
what
Yeah, he
that's what
said
I
it. He
tell
said
people all
it.
the while. So when you say, you know, well, me know they meet dog. Well, you never do the research and know so dog is a cultural thing for them that them eat.
Exactly, and they
Right?
don't eat dogs off the
Well,
street. They eat the
And them
farm
eat
raised
that,
Martin
yeah,
just,
dogs.
them raise them for just
Yeah,
like
for
when you
meat.
raise chicken for meat and so forth. So
Yeah.
you can't
yeah.
you can't discount people's culture. And that's
Mm-hmm.
what people do because we so called live in a modern society and
Mm-hmm.
eat monkey and all them
And
things.
then
Well,
eventually
and
our society end up mattering, because
that,
they can't come here and say, "Oh, yeah, eat that. I'm not eating that."
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's the thing.
Martin
So
says Asian food is different. Different
Yes,
in
it
what
is.
Well,
way, Martin?
every food is different.
every
Yeah.
Every
food is
food is
different.
different. And again,
Hey, God.
you have a choice in where you go, what you decide to eat, and what you don't decide to
They
eat. As
do
what I
have a
say,
lot of food options in Asian,
Yeah.
vegetable is the same all across the world. So you can
all
if
across
you
the world. So
if you don't like the meats, because that's what people complain about, really and truly, is the meats,
Meat.
right?
Hmm.
like
Listen,
right now, even I'm
I'm
sorry.
not ashamed
Well,
to say that
Martin says,
I've eaten what you call it there.
Guana
Hey,
lizard.
no frog.
There's nothing
oh,
wrong
Really?
with
okay.
that.
No, I
Thank you,
went to St.
That's
Martin.
Caminati.
chicken.
Listen. I went
Me
to
eat
St.
alligator,
Martin. I went to St. Martin on cultural exchange, and they prepared beautiful table.
spring
Like
chicken.
we all were eating. The person came around. The only thing, oh, bon appetit, good appetite, good appetite. And where they, yes, food tastes good. Cause we think of chicken where I eat.
And it tastes like
Yeah, the
Lo
chicken,
and
frog
right?
legs look
behold,
like chicken. The frog leg look like chicken wings. Yeah.
listen, it was like chicken breast that we were eating.
Mm-hmm.
And like it was like when we were nearly through, everybody was there at the table enjoying themselves.
Mash it
Then the
up.
person asked me, if we're enjoying the meat, and the boys were like, yeah, the chicken tastes good. It was like, no chicken, spring chicken.
Yes,
No,
spring
cluck,
chicken.
cluck, cluck, spring chicken. So me I said,
Thank you,
then a
Coca.
bullfrog named spring chicken. the boys started to gag, them start to run from the table, them start to listen, me sit down and me finish eat my spring chicken it up because it never make no sense because me just did a skin me teeth and I tell you thumbs up a while
Nice
ago.
already.
And
Yeah.
I tell you say it nice already. Me sit down and me finish eat my bullfrog, me love.
Me not eat. Yeah, you know
Wow.
what else? You know what else I tried to eat when I came to Jamaica one year, and Banga tried to
Rabbit.
he made great rabbit, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't.
Oh,
All I
rabbit,
was seeing was
nice.
the little rabbit up and around. I could not do it. I
Rabbit,
put it in my
nice.
mouth, and it was sitting on my teeth, and it was sitting between my teeth and touching my tongue a little bit, and I was like, I just couldn't do it. I was like, I was like, no, I
Mental,
couldn't do it.
mental thing.
Martin
Yeah, it's a
says
Mental
mental
thing.
Asian
thing. It was a mental thing.
Martin says Asian has so much food and options.
I don't eat
Yes.
it
They
alone.
actually
Every
don't eat
country.
dog in Taiwan. Oh, they don't eat dog in Taiwan. Okay.
They
No,
what?
in
They eat it in
Korea
Korea and yeah, they
and
eat in
China.
Korea and China.
I've been to Korea.
Okay.
I've been to Korea. May I tell you, it's not
Their
just
meat is
it's
more tender. If
A
you
lot
know
of
what I mean.
people
I don't
who
know about that.
a lot of military people been to Korea.
I've been
Yeah.
But it's they ban
They
it in
are from the
South Korea
military,
now. They
Faith.
ban eating dogs in South
Hmm?
Korea now. They ban eating dogs in South Korea now.
You know, eat
Oh,
no
are
bullfrog.
they?
Yeah, right. They ban it, but people still eat it though.
I hear you, Papa.
I
hear
used to
you.
throw salt
Hey.
at the bullfrog and melt them. I'm not eating it.
No, it's
Hey,
not
hey,
bullfrog. It's not bullfrog. Let's get it right.
hey,
It's
Father
spring
Dennis.
chicken.
We know you eat some alligator tail down in Florida, there, you know.
Wow,
Alright,
for
me-
real, Martin.
Me not eat
Oh,
no
he
bull,
said
me
it's
not
the
eat no
best.
frog.
They eat
You know,
iguana.
alligator
They eat
tail.
iguana
Florida.
Trinidad.
no, not Trinidad. They eat it in
Florida.
Barbados.
no man, no
It's
stop.
Guyana.
Kenya.
Which one of them?
The one shit. I'm sorry. Pardon me.
Florida.
No, they eat it in Florida too. They eat it in Florida, but
They eat in Trinidad too.
Yeah, they
oh,
do.
Yeah,
And
they do.
They eat
Barbados.
it in Cayman. They
It's
eat
a
them in Cayman. They
delicacy.
actually catch them
Yeah, it's a
and ship them to other
delicacy.
countries. They
Yeah.
have hunters who go hunt them at night and clean them and catch them and send them and freeze them. They're like delicacy. They send them off to other countries and they eat them there.
Well,
And turtles.
in Florida, they're invasive, so you can't hunt as much iguana as you
Yes, the
want.
same thing in Cayman Island too. Same thing in the Cayman
You put your phone
Islands.
in.
I am terrified of them. I'm not eating it. I'm not going close. If I see one, I'm stuck. I
Me
can't
eat-
move. I'm
Me eat
afraid.
alligator
What?
tail. Me go to Louisiana, me
I
eat
eat
alligator
alligator.
tail.
I do eat alligator. I eat
And that
gator.
tastes like that definitely tastes like chicken, but I chew them fried that chicken grease still.
No.
Yeah, I eat that. I ate it at a restaurant up here. It's a restaurant here in Michigan called Fish Bones. And
Yeah.
they serve it as appetizers. Yeah, and I eat it. It's
Well,
good.
you know anything you fry that chicken grease tastes like chicken, you know.
I
Buffalo is
personally
good. I like bison meat. I like bison meat. Bison
Yeah, I
meat
like
is very
bison
good.
too. I had bison
Yeah.
in Colorado. Yeah.
Yeah, bison meat is really good.
personally I'm
Mad
a
elk.
very funny eater and
Yeah,
there's a
we
whole
already
lot.
know that about you, lady.
Elk,
There's a
deer.
whole lot that I don't eat and would not eat. Even
That's
my
a-
own food, even my own Jamaican food. Yeah, that's why I don't go out and eat because I picky too much. And I do not want people to say I'm scorning their food. So I prefer not to eat.
So
Auntie
you
Shirley,
yeah,
Auntie
you have a
Shirley,
right
Nothing
that
to
should
eat
away
not
what you
from-
stop
like.
you. That should
Yeah.
not stop you from going out to eat because that is not you alone. That's 90. I'm
Right.
gonna say 75% of the world when they go to eat, they have a hard time trying to figure out what they want to eat.
Yeah,
So
man,
when
eat
you
what
go
you
to eat,
like.
the best thing to do is to look at the menu or whatever you think you might eat at home. Just look at the ingredients that's on the menu and you say, oh, I eat that, I eat that, I eat that. Okay, I'm gonna get that, and it's gonna taste good.
Look, when me a
That's the
pitney,
trick.
me couldn't even eat okra when me a pitney.
I love
Listen,
okra.
eat it all
couldn't eat
now.
okra.
I love okra.
No, me love okra.
I
Yeah,
love it.
Don't
Papa
eat it all
Winstone.
now.
Eh?
Let me
Twinny, you
teach you
eat
a new
anything
word. A
though.
new
I
word.
really
I
want to
am
know
a
what you won't eat.
vegetarian.
Me too.
Yeah,
Me too,
but-
cuz. Me too.
Yeah, listen,
me a-
I am a vegetarian.
Me a straight meat-atarian.
Reggie, what?
A
Meatarian.
vegetarian.
How about that?
Meatitarian.
I eat all vegetables and some
I
Yeah,
eat vegetable and I eat my
meatitarian.
meat. I'm a vegetarian.
And he's a meatarian.
Well, you
Yeah,
know what? I think I'm gonna
meatitarian.
take that back because I don't do pork, I don't do beef.
Oh, you need to know. Twinny loves a pork. Do not
wait.
talk anything on the pork. And you see when you look on his channel and you see when he's frying and he's doing his pork and
Yeah,
jerking
man,
up his
me convert
It-
you.
Faye, he will convert.
You can't.
Trust
No, you cannot
me.
convert me.
Faye,
Hey,
Can,
hey,
Faye,
Twinny, make
Pastor
it straight,
K,
Faye,
can he convert you?
Twinny,
Can
Faye,
he convert
trust
let's
you?
get
me.
straight.
The way
Look,
how he
Whoa,
makes
whoa,
it
whoa,
look
whoa,
look.
whoa.
good.
No,
Pastor
special.
I have
K,
to
I'm
be
will
not
you
Let's
gonna
put
get
lie
support?
to
straight.
you.
No.
Pastor K, will you
Because
put
Watch it.
support
he
in your
makes
mouth?
it
Listen,
look good.
Twinny,
No, it
Twinny,
can
I'm
listen.
not gonna
It
watch your
can't
lie.
look like gold or platinum. Me nah
It
near me.
look good.
Twinny,
Me nah
It
eat
looks
it.
juicy.
watch your show,
Maybe
but when
get
you
sick.
cook
I
pork,
get
you
sick.
come
I
off
will
fire.
get sick
Eh?
immediately. I couldn't eat it.
You watch your show, but when
Ooh,
you cook
duck
pork,
is
you come
good.
off fire.
Duck is the duck
Duck
tastes
is
so good.
nice.
I mean, night.
Duck
Duck
I
is
love
good
is
duck
so
meat.
good.
looking.
I love
I
duck
love
meat.
duck.
You look
Duck
like you
I
is
like
love duck
so
meat.
Right.
I cook
good.
some duck too.
you like
Yeah.
organ meat, so nobody with it.
Look, let me tell you something. There's a
And I
difference
just want
when
to
you
me a
smell it versus
vegetarian. This wine is
That's what I
divine.
said. You like
the-
organ meat, no matter what.
look, there's a difference in when you smell it versus when you just see it, you know.
Yes.
No,
So you can't
Me can't even stand the smell of pork I cook. Me can't stand
no
it. Give me an upset stomach.
I can't
when
either. I can't.
trust me, when me
Mm-mm.
cook when me cook it, you wouldn't even know. Yeah, by the
No,
time you're
I
done, by
know.
the
Cook
time
I
you're done,
very
you'll
know.
have your
nice.
finger.
Faye,
I
no,
know.
Faye,
I tell you
you
how me
need
do.
to look on his channel. I'm gonna send you the link to his channel,
Okay.
and trust me,
That's
he
it.
makes
Faith,
that thing look succulent. I'm not gonna lie. I don't eat pork.
Listen
I
to
don't
me.
even like the smell of it. Ask mum. But Twinny makes me want to. He just in
Special,
my
faith, they
mouth
want turn you
watering.
in a
special,
trisexual. They want you to try anything once.
special. You just
Me
like
already
any.
try pork,
You
so me know
eat
about
any
it
meat.
stuff, but I don't eat it. It just
No,
make me sick.
Yes, the two on we eat a meat,
Papa,
we call veggie
Papa.
meat here.
He just makes it look good.
Well, look,
You
Yeah.
He
see,
I
makes
love
anything
look,
look good.
look.
you
I love
eat it because
seafood.
it look good.
I love seafood. I see food and eat it. That's how I say.
Lord have mercy.
Es-
And
Especially
if
if
you're
you
not
drink
busy,
some
come by
cider,
here.
right?
Hmm?
Especially if you drink some cider.
Oh my
Mighty
No,
God.
I'm not.
God.
No,
With
I'm
white
good
rum?
today.
With white rum?
I'm good. Yes, with white
With
ronkers.
white
I'm
rum.
good. You
Me have some
know.
sorry. Me have
You
some
know,
sorry
you
in
know,
the
me gonna put in
basement.
a, you know, me gonna put in my shower this Christmas tequila. Me not
No,
put no white
don't do
rum, me
that.
put some
Don't do
tequila
that.
in there.
Don't do that. We just have that conversation the last night. No
Cause
tequila.
you end up naked, cause don't do it.
No, sir, me
Don't do it,
can't end up naked. Me can't
cause
outdo any. Me can't
they were
outdo
telling us
anyone on the
yesterday,
panel when it
the
comes to
men
tequila.
were saying yesterday on the live that when you have tequila,
You
and
wake
you
up
have
naked
too
in
much
strange
tequila, it makes you
places.
naked. It
No,
makes you
it don't.
Strange
naked.
No, that's
places.
Strange
gin.
places.
Yeah,
That's
man.
gin. That's not tequila. That's
If
gin.
you know, hold on, that is if you're not used to tequila.
That's
When you
yeah,
drink,
exactly. There you go, Father. There you go,
Papa
Mr.
Dennis.
Murphy.
listen,
That's
I
if you
put
don't
you on
used
and
to
I me
it.
drink, you know,
Yeah.
and I put tequila that, you know. I mean, I know,
Mhm.
me naked. But when you have to do, me do, when you have to do.
Blessing, fast lady T.
Boss lady, bless up.
Hey, listen, tequila.
Boss
You gotta know
lady.
what you're doing the
Boss
tequila.
lady. Eh? What you say?
I say you gotta tequila is good. You can't mix it, just
Blessings,
straight up
big
shot it.
boss.
That is it.
Straight
No,
up
no,
shot it.
I stick to
Why not
drinking
the day I
water.
cried?
Right?
We
That
get together. We get together, Mr. Murphy, and take a couple shots of tequila. One
means
day.
that is it.
Hey, boss lady T.
Nah, I drink no tequila, we don't know.
No, me not.
How I run? How the food I run?
No, me
I
nah
would
run.
drink water.
Yes, yes,
I
I
would
mean,
drink water and mind my business.
I
me
am
just a
very
tell you say.
lighted. The ginger beer drunk me.
Drink
You
water
never
and
look.
mind my business.
What?
Look, we never there at the bar last night, you know, cause no, I know me I talk about.
Talk about yes.
The bar
Remember,
open last tiki bar open
remember
last
some
night.
of
I'm
that.
telling you already say every time I drink tequila, I wake up naked in strange places. So I don't drink tequila no
Oh
more.
Hold on,
my
hold on, hold on.
word.
So,
Hold on, hold on.
Exactly.
Spike you drink.
Winston,
no, nobody no spike me drink. I
Winston.
just eh?
And that's why your wife come get you last night.
Yes, that's why
Yes.
that's you know what, when
Hey!
you be around bar late, wife have to come get you.
Papa Dennis.
Eh?
Papa AG went missing for a while, for a whole day. I message him. Oh, today I message him, and I
no
couldn't
answer.
find him. And the only time I see him was a few minutes ago. He just come on
Just wake
the
up.
live,
As so long as
just
you
wake up to say hello. So he went missing. The tequila got
Wow.
him
So you
too.
can't handle alcohol at all.
no more
Who?
tequila.
The tequila.
I tell
The
you,
tequila.
ginger beer drunk
All the
me.
men were saying
Me
tequila.
not, well, I say me can't
ends
drink, you know. Me just
Yeah.
tell you say when me drink tequila, It's a different,
No, man,
a
you're
different thing.
lightweight. You're lightweight. Go eat your pork. Go
I
eat
saw-
your
I saw-
pork,
I
man.
saw
Like,
you
you can't
say,
eat pork, but
all
you
right.
can't drink enough.
No,
Well,
Faye,
if I-
Faye,
look,
you don't know Twinny.
come on the
Trust
rum
me.
bar then. Come on the rum bar.
Come.
If you feel like so, we are
Yes.
lightweight. Come on the
You
rum.
need
Come
to
on
go
the
Let us
down
drink rum
there.
and drink tequila.
Hey, listen, man. Winston.
Eh?
Yeah, I invite people to come and
No,
run bar.
come
We
on.
don't make
Yeah,
it a
man.
rum bar.
Never come out for
Anytime
this
when you're
now.
ready.
I'm off a-
Anytime.
Yeah,
I think we need
I'm
a
dying
group
to
people to come
go.
and run bar. They come and see who are going.
Where rum by there? It went by there in Jamaica, America.
No, Maryland.
America.
I'm my bar, man.
Maryland, is there?
Maryland, me there.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'm in Michigan.
You know that far. Right down the
Is it-
road.
You can make it down?
Yes.
Country mile
Yes,
that.
make it.
Country
you make
mile
it?
that.
You need to see his bar. He built it up himself, and it's beautiful.
You have
Faith,
it
you
in
have
your
to do a
basement?
road trip.
No, man.
You
In
have
his
to do a
yard.
road trip,
This is
Faith.
the basement bar you look for now. Me I talk about my tiki bar outside. And we have,
Oh, the one outside for the summer. Okay,
yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
Saturday now. Every
No,
Saturday
I
from,
got you.
from
I got you. I have built a
from
big
now
one in
on.
my basement.
Yeah, man. Every Saturday from now on, we're gonna have the tiki bar chat. So make sure someone link up Saturday. Saturday 6 o'clock.
Oh.
Yeah, man. We just opened the bar
Yep.
yesterday.
We just
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
opened it
me,
yesterday.
I'm gonna travel me I do right now. I'm a birthday for the in July.
Just come in for the live, man. Just come in
Just
for
come
the
on
live.
the
Come in
live.
live and take a couple shots.
Yes.
Saturday,
Yes.
6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, Chronicle.
Yeah.
Send Charmaine the digits.
All right.
All right.
But Mama Charmaine had her coffee and
Yeah, man.
her rum yesterday, and
Coffee
she
and
wasn't-
Baileys. Coffee and Baileys
Yeah.
is good.
20,
It was just woo.
20.
Yes,
Send my number to Father Dennis and Sister Charmaine so we can link
I
up.
will do. Yeah,
Yes,
I will
yes.
do.
Yeah,
I'll
we
do that
link
now.
up. Yeah.
No pork.
No pork. No.
No, seriously. Yes.
Me cook everything, man. Me cook
Because-
everything. So
No, me,
Yeah,
no,
the thing
everybody.
with me, Mr. Winston, the thing with me and the pork,
mhm.
you can't put me out and meat them on the grill with him. Me not eat.
No,
meat.
me not do that. Me not mix my grill
Okay.
them, man. Me not mix my
Okay,
grill them.
okay.
Me have 13 grills.
Okay.
Ooh,
Him
Exactly.
not mix
Exactly.
and mingle, man.
Cuz
Do you cook
you're not
pizza?
looking.
You're
Go
not
and
watching
watch his
channel.
channel.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's
Hold on,
got
hold on.
52,000 subscribers and still growing. We're getting into the 100K. You know, you
Wow,
healthy.
that's
Remember
okay.
Friday.
So you
Yeah.
know what I'm
Who
gonna
have
do?
Twinny
Never come on your channel.
experience.
I'm gonna come on your channel and get some of
Winston,
your
how much-
recipes
how much
because
is
I like to
subscriber
try
you?
new recipes.
Yeah, man.
Papa
Anytime you're ready.
Winston, Twinny.
Anytime you're ready.
Yeah, he has 52,000 and growing. We're getting into the 100K. He's doing
Yeah, me I
amazing.
forgot try some. Me
But this
forgot
is-
try some of your recipes. Me like to try new recipes.
Yes, man.
Yes,
Listen
He's
to me,
a
man.
Me
foodie.
cater to
Hey.
everybody. Me
Hey,
cater
my
to
name
everybody.
is original. I mean, original foodie. You know, me
Me
like to
too.
eat.
Me too.
no, you don't know about Twinny, Faye. My
Yeah,
Twinny, he
Food in
Papa
my middle
Winston
name.
still bro. Yes.
No, man, that's
Food,
no,
yeah,
that
food,
honestly,
yeah, fear
seriously,
first
that's
name.
that's my nickname. They called me when I was living in Jamaica.
Yeah, man. Watch the channel, man. Cause me no
Hey.
ram.
Me I
Hey,
hear
me
about
that,
the-
me
I
that,
hear about the roast
listen,
fish.
me
I
and
hear about the
Marga
roast
is
fish
Pitney,
yesterday.
right? Me and
Yeah,
Marga
man.
is Pitney and me eat the most food.
What that?
Me and the Marga is Pitney and me eat the most food.
Me
I
eat
saw
the
it
most.
how it's
My
go.
mother used to say, you know, on a belly bottom.
Hold on.
Big
A
boss
regular,
lady bless up.
a regular thing that we Maga people, you know.
Yeah,
Hey.
They
man.
go straight to them too.
Hey, and don't boil no soup, you know. No boil no soup because if you boil no soup, hey, that the part they done.
Yo, you know,
Oh, yeah.
you see, me just put a big pot
Yeah,
of soup
you
on
need
there.
he's just done a pot of soup. You need to
Yeah.
go check the channel, cuz.
Yeah, man,
I'm going to send you the link.
My GSC brother, GSC me used to go, so my GSC brother them used to come link me every year. Yeah, man, put on a whole heap of food we cook, man.
Hold on.
What
What is
Yeah,
the nice-
man.
what is the nice soup?
Eh?
What is the nice soup?
What do you mean, what me doing in soup?
What was in the soup?
Oh, chicken soup. Me do a chicken
No,
soup,
because-
cause everybody know eat managed water. So me
That
make
two pot
chicken
of soup
soup.
you make.
Me love all of them.
No, man, I
Any
want
soup
big-
you
one
want.
big
You
pot
can
of
give me the
soup.
Jamaican soup, the American soup, the Canadian soup. You can give whatever soup me I drink.
Yeah,
And
man, I
Faye,
love soup.
Faye,
Love soup. Love
Faye,
soup.
when I turn around and tell
I
you,
love the
you see how
Vietnamese.
my twin is talking, yeah? And when I'm talking about when he does his big pot of food, yeah? You don't know, when he gives you a sample plate, his sample plate is like a proper,
Brother
just
Dennis,
watch.
Eh?
watch my
Mama
high
Star
school,
knows.
reunion.
Sample
Watch my high
plate
school
ain't
reunion
sample
video.
plate.
All right.
Yeah, man. Watch the high school reunion there. Make a big pot of soup and whole heap of food. Whole heap of
Wait a
food.
minute. Is the high school
Exactly.
reunion for America? High school reunion for Jamaica?
No, Jamaica,
America.
JC. Jamaica College me used to go.
Oh, okay.
I
So,
graduated from
so you lived
JC.
in Jamaica for a long time.
Yes, man.
Oh, yeah. I came to America when I was a kid. So,
Okay. Yeah, man. I grew up
yeah,
born and grow Jamaica.
I'm more American than I am Jamaican.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Born and grow Jamaica. JC me graduate from.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm not as smart as I look.
Alayate. Alayate. I got it here. Okay, I got it. I'm going to click on it. I'm
Yeah,
going
man.
to click on it.
Yes,
Yeah.
please do. Because it's not a joke. When he turns around and tells you about his food and stuff, he's doing amazing.
But that's a good thing though, that I like people who know how to cook. To me, I always say, right? And I know
Hi, Donovan.
a lot of Americans look at me when I say this. I say, if I met any Jamaican man that can cook, not talk to me. You're
Yeah,
worthless. Not
yeah,
talk to
you're
me.
right. You're right.
You
Don't talk
can't
to
even
them.
be my friend. Not talk to me. You're worthless.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
one thing me grew up with is men cooking in Jamaica. Men cook in Jamaica, and man food tastes way better than woman food to me.
You know, my mother said
Listen, and I'm a
the
woman.
Hold on.
My mother said the same thing, you know.
Hold on. So that's how you find good in I, man.
No, but that's a good trait to have. Jamaican men.
Start them argument there, you know.
Jamaican men.
No, Papa Dennis, he's gonna start a trouble.
Save
No,
that for the bar. Save that for the rum bar.
things.
Save that
That's
for
one
the
of the
tiki
good
bar.
things. That's one of the good things with Jamaican men. I know a lot of people like to say Jamaican man this and Jamaican man that and blah,
Yeah,
blah,
man,
blah.
we know if we
But
cook.
they know if it cook.
And
And
where is
one
it
thing
from?
they know if it clean, they know if it wash. They know if it take care of themselves. If you know what I'm saying. If you meet one that don't know how to do anything, no, they're not good.
Hold on, they don't know if you take care of woman. That's what you say? Come in
Yes, they know to take. Listen, I'm just saying the traits with the men. Don't. We're not going to man and woman situation right now. I know
which
that
situation
subject
we are going?
with the fun.
Are you started, you know? Are you started? Okay. So, all right, come again. We don't come again.
Mother Shaw.
Look here now. My roll call, you know, guys. My roll call. So,
All right then, Tash. Have a good night.
I'm gonna leave you again.
Okay, bye,
then,
baby.
take care.
All right, bless up everybody. Have a great
All right.
night,
Good
everyone.
night.
All right.
Take care. Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
All right,
Bye
good night.
bye.
All right.
Oh, Jessica.
Time out next time. Bye, Tash.
Bye, Jess.
Everybody left out.
Thank you for coming.
I just see who is left.
Yeah, man, it was a jive.
We have four with there.
You see, we try to keep the live them short, but the vibes is nice, you know.
Yeah, the vibe's nice. When you talk to your own people, the vibe's always nice.
Vibes nice, man. Yeah, man. Hey, Papa Dennis, me have friends and family down in a Fort Lauderdale, you know. So anytime we touch on that way, we definitely have to link up.
You can't work, you know.
Yeah, me got people in Florida too, but don't ask for where they live at. But me know them, me talk to them, but don't ask where they live at.
Yeah, man, because my high school reunion is in Fort Lauderdale every year. So.
No, I Tampa, me there.
Me not got to feel me high school
Tampa, you
reunion.
there?
But me come down there more time still.
Okay. I never go to Tampa yet, but I love to visit down in my bridging down there too.
Yeah, well, me don't, I mean,
right now, Twinny and Papa Dennis are holding a competition because they don't stay one place. They could be here today, and as soon as you reach, they're going somewhere
and
else.
that's a good
They're
thing.
somewhere
And
else
that's
on
a
the
good thing.
island.
And that's a
Now,
good thing.
they'll be running competitions with each other. That's another different subject when it comes to these military men.
That's a good thing.
for the next 6 weeks, I'm traveling every freaking week.
Oh,
okay.
that's beautiful.
And I'm like, oh,
that is
no,
lovely.
Man,
I want to be like you when I grow up.
That's what I keep saying. I keep saying the same thing, cuz.
No, I did it for a while, and listen. When you just started, fun enough. Man, I tell you, I wanted to fly, right? And after I traveled so much, I was taking airplane more than I was driving.
Okay, but listen to this though. Today,
Yeah.
I got my global entry TSA Nexus pre-check.
Me have that.
I
Me have
am
that
ready.
long
I
time.
am ready for
Me
the
have that.
skies.
Me have that long time.
I am ready for the skies. Listen, I've been wanting to get it, but I was
Congratulations.
kind of afraid. And I am ready for the
Yeah.
skies because I've been traveling. I travel. So
Yeah,
it's
man. The
like,
global
why
pass is
not?
the best thing. The global
Why
pass is the
not?
best
Why
thing.
not? I'm not standing no more long lines. I'm not taking no more
Yeah,
shoes
man.
off. I'm not doing
Definitely
none of
worth
that.
it. It worth
Bye
it.
with them days.
Yeah,
Done
man.
with them
Yes.
days. Yes.
Long time. Me have
That's
global
the thing.
pass when it just start out. So it's the best thing for have.
Yeah, man.
If you
What?
You just
travel
got to declare
overseas.
Hold on.
everything. Because if they catch you with something you're not supposed to have, your dog name your supper.
Yeah, man. But the best part is you can bypass a lot of things in
A
a
lot
different
of things.
airports. Cause me never
Yeah.
even when we go to Bahamas there, they never realize that their global pass is actually in the Bahamas. So if you go through them global pass in the Bahamas, when you reach at the States, you don't have to even worry about it because you already got through the global pass.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. How did
And
you
when
see?
you
How do you find the Bahamas?
huh?
How
it's
do you find the
interesting.
Bahamas? How did you
This
like it there?
Oh, I loved it.
okay.
I
Bahamas
didn't
is
like it.
great.
It
The,
was boring to me. Oh,
Where
I
you
couldn't
go?
the
stand
first,
it.
Where you stay?
Me never
okay.
stay nowhere. Me did up on a cruise ship and did I
Oh
feel like
no,
I
no,
did
no.
something. It was
We stay. We
awful.
stay. We stay
Where
for
you
a
go?
week.
You go to Nassau?
Yeah, we stayed in Nassau for a week.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, you was there for a while. It was so boring. It's like I did the city tour and it took 25 minutes. I was like, this is it?
Yeah, no, I have never been on a cruise. I do
Me.
destination trips.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just went
Nassau.
on a cruise. Me and my ex went on a cruise there, and cause
That's
I
probably
I, I
that's
just
probably
want
why you
to.
never like it.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I thought it was boring. The food was disgusting. I did not like it.
No,
I keep on
man.
asking people
No.
like, can I get some hot pepper?
You
Can
got
I
you
get something?
you got Nassau? You got
Was it Nassau we landed or was it it wasn't Nassau. Was it Nassau Island we landed? We docked in. I can't even remember.
no
What
man.
cruise
If you
ship you
go
go
on
on?
Nassau,
Huh?
What cruise ship you go on?
I was a stupid cruise ship too. I would have never went back on that cruise ship. It was what
Oh,
Margarita Villa de Sea was like the dirt,
oh.
dirt, 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 dirt cruise ship of the all cruise ships.
Are you kidding me?
is that
I'll never ever go on that thing again.
is that
Hold
Ever.
on for what?
so like it up
Because
on a pirate ship?
no, because I do carnival religiously, right? But somebody tell me say them offer deal to military people, right? I
Hmm.
mean, all you pay is taxes on it, and
Blessings, Manix.
they come into Tampa, right? So last week,
Take care, Manix. Good
I was on
night.
ship last week, I was telling me that, and I'm like, okay, I'm probably try it. But if you tell me say that
Night,
there,
money.
Listen, let me tell you something. Margarita Villa de Sea, right? It's
yeah,
their swimming pool is like a hot tub, and the hot tub is like a kiddie pool.
that's it,
So like okay, now,
They're
where they come out
listen,
of? Where?
Tampa,
Florida.
Tampa. I saw
Tampa?
it's leaving out of Tampa. I saw it there at the port.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's if you get it free, do it. But if you gotta pay, don't do it.
No, but I get free cruise on Carnival too.
Well, listen, I'm telling you, Margaritaville was not it.
I think Carnival go out of Baltimore, Tina.
That
Yes,
was
they
not
do.
it. And the thing about it, that
They
was my first cruise, and I was so disappointed.
Yeah, man. It's all
why
like
don't
you're
you
up on
try?
a raft
Yeah, my room
versus a
was
cruise.
nice. I'm gonna give them this. My room was nice, and my private dinner was good, but everything else was like bottom. It was like bottom of the barrel.
So why don't you try
Okay.
Carnival to see it?
I will next time. My cruise that I want to go on is the one in Spain, the Mediterranean, in that I want to go on that Spain cruise.
Yeah, I have a couple offers for Europe, Australia, right? And just port charges. To be honest, the thing is, I don't have the time to take it because I'm
Mm.
on with all
How
the
long is that? How long is that cruise?
14 days.
14 days, 13
Oh.
You
hours.
know what? I'm gonna tell my ex about these things. Maybe he want to go by himself because he's military.
Yeah, what?
He's ex-military. My ex.
You sure you don't want to go with the ex?
No.
Yeah, that me I say, cause
No,
she come like say,
no. I'm good,
Woo!
baby.
Oh, you're not
You
sure.
not start the next topic.
I'm good.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, we talk about traveling. We good.
wanna live
I'm
better,
good.
wanna live better as ex as that one
That's
you
what
live
Yes,
I'm
together.
definitely.
That's what I'm
But I
saying.
will not be going on a vacation with somebody who sleeps all day.
What?
Sorry. I'm a very adventurous person, and I
Sleep
can't
all
go
day?
nowhere where you're sleeping all day.
I'm an boring man if I got him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do the boring. I don't do boring.
but for the trips for Nassau, right? I mean, the Bahamas, they have one Bimini. It's a small little
Yeah, we hear
resort,
about it.
right? It is look like some have some money down there, you know. Cause when you go down there, you see some private place set up down there. Like, boy, where the money come from? Heavy
It's
money.
just like in the Cayman Islands.
No,
Not
Cayman
quite.
Island, they
Bahamas are
they full of
independent
money
from
people
money
in the
because
Cayman Island.
No,
Oprah
no.
own
Okay.
house in the Bahamas. Them have
Bimini,
money
Bimini is
down there.
not. Bimini is nothing close to the Bahamas. I mean, Cayman Islands.
Cayman,
I
yeah.
I have a friend of mine that I met when we went to class one time, you know, and he's a Cayman guy. So when we come in, we call him and him carry me over the whole of Cayman, on the other side of Cayman, right? And that place, man, some heavy money down there, right?
Yeah, some heavy money
Yeah,
down
man.
there.
And some nice places, right?
Yeah.
Before that, I was just, you know, focused. I was just staying into the port.
It's
area.
very small. It's very small.
Yeah, but when it take me there, it's small, but it's big.
It's small but it's big. Yeah.
Exactly.
And they have so much cars, so it's like it takes you a long time to drive the whole island.
True, but when he took me over to the other side of the island, which I didn't even know exists,
That's Cayman Brocks.
Yes,
Little Cayman, yeah.
You might tell me where that are the rich people and live over this and all them kind of thing. You understand? So
Yeah.
really, really nice. In Bimini, when you go in there, it's like that you got one hotel down there. What's the name of the hotel again? An Holiday, Bimini, baby. That big hotel, right? They got that big hotel, nice one, and they got some private place resident. But it look like people come in there and buy them place there, money people, and left them. You know, them only come in.
It's a lot of boarded up, abandoned, shut down places over there.
No, nothing.
That a lot of family members, the people own them, you know, but they're not put nobody in them. They're not nobody touch them.
No, baby girl, I talk about in Bimini. Bimini.
In Bimini. Okay.
Yes, it's kind of a little. It's like a little private resort.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Come in there and just, you know, for the weekend or with a couple of days, but people with the dollars, them buy them right there when you go in there. Once you go in from the boat and you go into the area, you see all them house, man. Me I talk about $2 million house, nice, and the yacht them when me see out there, me like that.
Can go fishing.
Yes, man. You enjoy it. You like what you see there.
Look, that's what I said. I want to go up on a cruise, but I don't know if the first cruise I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be 14 days because Linda like the water.
No,
Let's do 5.
So
if you do
Trini, you don't like the water, you could swim and dive and everything.
I love
but
it.
look at the little
Linda like the
paddling boat
water.
you went on the
No,
other day.
he likes the water. The wife doesn't like the water.
Yeah, Linda like the water.
So
don't sleep on the boat. She gets seasick.
Okay. So Winston, do 5. You can do 5 out of Tampa or Port Canaveral, which is in Orlando.
Yeah.
I can do it out of Miami.
4.
Yeah. 5. Yeah, well, 5 or 4. If you go 4,
we're gonna try a cruise. We're gonna try a cruise.
If you do
like a 5-day cruise.
If you do 4, you're only gonna get 1 port, and most of the 4-day only take you into either Nassau or Cozumel.
So I'm to the 7-day cruise.
7-day will give you 3 ports. If you do it
Okay.
which one do 7-day November? Out of Port Canaveral? Yeah, I think Port Canaveral, you got the Vista. I know all the ships then, but anytime you plan it, they'll link me with me first, so I kind of give some heads up on it.
Okay, we'll talk to her.
You are a very good traveler. That's wonderful. You're somebody who travels a lot, and that's a good thing.
We say, listen.
Like I said,
we can't adapt to anything, but
you can wink right now, and he will be here. And when you wink, he's somewhere else.
But that's a good thing. That's what life is all about. You can't sit down there just sit up on your back and not do nothing.
Do you know I was supposed to be on a cruise yesterday?
Hey,
For
look at
real?
that.
Yes.
Wow.
And me just come off Monday.
The only special.
Okay.
Wow.
Right, but what happened is my office. My office is in Texas. You see, and so something got on, and my boss did up on COVID for a week, so he wasn't able to communicate with me. And me have this thing already booked out, and him said, "Listen, you gotta be here."
Up your plan.
Yes, him said, "Me have to be there next week." I said, "No, man." He sometimes said, "Listen, man, you're the one that approved my leave, you know, and you should have known it already. So hey, and it will cost me money." So my backtrack now. Him say, "All right, tell you what, I was supposed to go there Thursday, and Friday I would come back, which is my day off." So I said, "Tell you what, may I go ahead and cancel it and just get this thing over with." So lo and behold, now Me I go in Tuesday and come back Thursday. And then the following week, Monday, me go on Kansas City, Missouri. Monday to Thursday. And the other following week,
And Sunday we got
we go on cruise again. And then we come back, me go on back.
Not easy.
Wow. Yeah, no.
So,
I
But
told
no,
you, you
but no,
think it's
it's
dope.
good. It's good when your job can allow you to travel like that. It's a beautiful
man,
thing.
no, business and pleasure me I deal with. What you talk about?
Mm.
One of them are cruise, three of them are the job. And when me come up, I got Jamaica from
See
June.
him, sir. See him,
June.
sir.
June 8th to the
See him, sir.
15th. You think me asking teeth?
All right,
so
so
me
we're
road-
gonna talk then, guys. We want to do a cruise, but as what I said, that's up to
Yeah.
Lynn, guys. She's the one that me can't angle the
The water,
boat.
but
But me not like the claustrophobic. Me not like in a one space too
Don't
long.
stay in a closed room. Say get your open
you
room.
want. Well, you know,
But me
okay,
don't want us to the ocean either.
well, off a while. Now make up your
If me-
mind.
If me see water, me can't fish. Me not like that either. Me have to have a pool in the water. Anytime I see water, I want fish.
No, yeah, but you can't fish on the ship.
Me
You know,
know.
No, you can't.
That's my whole point.
The
Yeah,
fish is a hotel. The fish is a hotel on water. Sometimes you don't even know say up on the water unless you look over.
That's some year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just that's just a float.
Floating
It's a
hotel.
floating hotel. That's what they call it. But
But
listen,
when me there, I would tell me not like staying in my room. Me like go to the door and see what
you
go
know,
on.
you know, who said
Nobody
see a
stays
lot
in
of-
that.
you're gonna see a
Nobody
lot
stays
of
in their room on a
people.
cruise ship.
No one stays in
Nobody
their
stays
room.
in their room. You
Listen
you
to
go
me,
to
man.
the casino, you go to eat, you go do
Yes.
some games, you go
Yes.
dance the coco mina, whatever them a play
Yeah.
for you to dance.
You got a
You-
nightclub, you go check out
Yeah,
a
you
show,
go to the
this.
club.
But
Yeah,
look,
you go to
look,
the comedy show if they're having a comedy
What kind of
show.
activities are
You know
going on
stuff like
there
that.
time?
but look,
Once
me have one.
once
Me
you
have one.
start, you're not gonna
Look,
go
we
back.
have to come visit me because me have one of the best casino in Maryland, right across from me yard.
Really?
So.
Yes.
No, but me better me no come.
Me either.
As a matter of fact, I then me I left me I left right over there me I go right there now.
Listen to me.
Mm-mm.
All right,
Okay.
he's not coming.
You-
not
you-
coming.
When I come visit, when
Hey,
come on
you see?
Maryland.
Hey, listen, you know they have the Hard Rock Casino just 20 minutes down from your house.
Me know. Yeah.
From the one at Tampa.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Oh,
do the
from
one
your
at Tampa.
house. Okay.
Me I do the one at Tampa, and me I do the one on Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah,
Same
man.
in the two of them.
Maryland Live there, me can see the sign from my house.
And one
That's
from the
all.
Coconut Creek.
Yeah. I one of the best.
Me
best
will go to the casino, but I me I spend a $20 and run.
No,
Nah.
sir, you don't figure a casino then.
And
No,
that me
me not like no.
Daniel said, nah,
Yeah.
come no which store. You should tell her
Me
about
not
the
like but me not like lose my money. My money precious to me.
Then when we go to Bahamas, when we there in Nassau, them have one big one in Nassau. I can't remember the name, mate.
Me know, yeah, wait name, Atlantis.
No, not the one at Atlantis. There's one right on not Atlantis, there's another one.
The other one I'm not tell about,
Yeah.
I've never been.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Them, me never been
It's
to that one.
nice.
But
It's
me,
nice.
that the one at Atlantis.
No, me never go over Atlantis.
I mean,
But there was one right downtown in
me
Nassau.
about that one, me have to take the bus to go down. And bus number 12 them say to take to go down there.
Nassau, take a taxi,
Okay.
man.
Wait,
Never
taxi-
driver. Me have connections, man.
No,
Never
but you
driver,
remember say they did it long, you know, with your cup on a cruise.
Yeah. But if you ever go back down there on a cruise, just let me know. Me will link you with him because him reasonable and him know the
Papa, I
island
sent you
inside
the
out.
Papa Dennis. I sent you the link,
All
the
right.
number.
Yeah, that work, man.
Yeah, man.
Listen,
They're gonna make a link because that's what
Me
me
dip on
say.
the water twice a month, you know, Dan. So, you know, you go. I mean, listen.
You
I know
remind me of my play auntie. She's always on a cruise somewhere, always traveling somewhere. She's
Yeah,
always
man.
gone.
Listen
And
to
she
me.
lives in Florida. That's what you remind me of. She's always gone somewhere.
Only picking me have my granddaughter.
That's Mama
That's-
Charmaine and Papa Dennis.
I tell you.
Like I
And,
said, you'll blink and they're somewhere else.
they gone. Listen, that's a,
And that's the reason why
I
too, you know,
loved
I
it
don't
to the
really go a
max.
lot of places. I do try to go at least twice or three times out of the year somewhere. But I have my grandbabies that I help to help my daughter and my son-in-law because they work at a hospital and he's in construction, so the hours are weird. So I have to like help them drop off, pick up and stuff like that, you know, so it wouldn't be
That
such a
is it.
burden on them.
me know it. Listen, I need her birth certificate and she a cruise with it too. But me I try to
Yeah.
get
Them a
it to
figure
start.
school. Them a figure school.
What? At 9 months, you not going to school.
Oh no. Mine's are 3 and 7.
If you want to carry her with me, man, because boy,
Yeah.
at least I have to worry about her. That is it. You know.
Me I
But
go get a breakers in June. Them I got Jamaica for stay with their grandmother for the summer.
you know when you got Jamaica again.
Oh me?
Uh,
Me don't know. Me go on there one day. When I got Jamaica, auntie,
who you me a talk about.
me I ask auntie if she go
Hopefully,
down there.
hopefully the end of this month.
End of
Oh,
this month.
hey, look
Our
by
month.
ya.
What?
Oi,
Me
oi.
can't come because me a plan. Look
You
by
go with
ya.
that?
All right,
Well
Auntie,
deserved.
Portland.
Portland
Well
to the-
deserved, okay? Enjoy yourself,
Well
Well
auntie.
deserved.
Yeah,
If I can't meet you down there.
I'm just gonna rest, my dear. Rest me, rest.
Listen,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
last
coming
me,
to visit your auntie.
me go down the last June night street, me say, guess what? Me have to go back and make the chip. Me say, boy, me mango, me and yam Easton and mango, boy, stone dog. And Julie.
Listen,
Ah,
I think that's down there right now. They have a lot of that down there right now.
and what do you
Yeah.
listen?
Mango.
But East Indian.
Yes.
Yeah, East
And-
Indian.
Love
And-
East
Faith,
Indian mango, the best one.
I
Hey,
just
And
I-
get
syrup,
some
I
from
think
All right,
syrup is in
no.
season too.
Julie
Syrup is in
mango, my
season 2
favorite
down
still.
there.
Man,
Julie
yeah,
mango, my favorite.
well,
Julie.
listen, until you get some sweet East Indian. Me
Eh?
Julie nice, no.
No,
But
Julie
East Indian-
mango, my favorite because you
Oh,
can
wait,
eat
okay, so the one that is long and look like a longy
East
mango.
Indian.
Indian. East
East
Indian.
Indian.
That's a East
That's my
Indian.
favorite. That's my favorite.
Julie are my favorite because you can eat the
No.
skin and everything. When you get that
Yeah.
nice ripe Julie mango,
Mm-hmm.
all you have to do is wash it and you eat the whole thing.
Yeah, yeah.
The one
thing,
you know,
okay.
eat the skin with the East Indian too.
No, sir.
No, I don't.
No, you don't get the right East Indian.
This
No,
the
yes. No,
skin,
man.
the skin be
This-
kind of hard sometimes.
No, East
Yeah.
Indians, yeah. East
Okay,
Indian
listen.
sweet.
There's
But-
East Indian and there's East Indian.
But Julie are the best. Julie, you
Me
can't
know
eat
Julia
the whole
can eat
mango.
the skin
The
anywhere.
only you can't eat from the Julie are the seed.
You know something?
And you
The
know-
black,
and
the,
you
the
know I
bluey
don't like
mango.
those
Have you ever
mangoes.
guys ever eat milky or bluey?
I don't
No.
like those mangoes, you know, because they're too foody to me. Just like
Yeah,
me,
man. Then
not like meaty.
stringy
They're
mango,
too
ear
foody.
mango, all
Which
the
one?
Me nah
mango
eat
Julie?
no
there.
stringy mango, no ear
Nah,
mango.
eat no
Them dash
stringy
them
mango,
away.
but give me black mango. I love me,
Listen.
me local black mango.
Black mango good too. I like black
Me nah
mango.
go Jamaica go eat no stringy.
Me
Yeah,
nah
eat
go
black
Jamaica
mango.
go eat no string either. Me no
And
want
that me I
to.
say,
Cause it's
stringy
stuck in your
otherwise
teeth.
known as common mango.
Yeah,
Yeah.
come on,
Me
mango.
no
Yeah.
yam common mango. Don't give boy come give me the mango, give me the common
Yeah, you
mango.
come on, foul.
Me no eat fowl.
He's a vegetarian.
Oh, it's a veg. Oh, okay.
Listen, me listen, if me can't see you cook my food, me no want it, you know.
Julie mango the best mango.
That is
Can't say that.
Listen,
Mango.
Julie, me eat some
Julie.
Julie.
Hey,
Because
we have
when
a
it
mango.
when it
We have a
ripe,
mango on our land.
Eh?
Named starchy mango. Nobody else don't have that. That mango beat
No.
every mango you can
And
No.
eat.
is it still there?
Bambi mango go fill you up. If you can only eat one
Yeah.
Bambi mango,
Yeah,
because
then-
them big.
Then
You
yeah,
know?
then I heavy like the then I
No,
sweet like the Julie.
Bambi are heavy. Bambi are the
Yeah.
biggest mango.
Yeah.
Bambi are the biggest, largest
The
mango.
mango
you
that
can
look
get.
like it big like your head, right?
Yeah, man. Bambi are the
Yeah,
big one.
that's a big mango. One person can't eat that.
Yeah, man.
That's called beef
Hey,
mango.
I just
Bambi.
get some mango from the Gambia. They're big like the East Indian mango them, but it have a taste like turpentine mango.
Like what?
Oh, you get that? Oh, them,
Hey,
all them
I
smuggle
get
that in
it.
our country.
Gambia, straight from Gambia.
Straight
How
from
them smuggle that
Gambia.
in our country?
Pardon?
Straight from Gambia.
How
Where
them
do we-
smuggle that in the country?
So where do we the seed?
I have got this.
Stop the
Well,
seed.
I can't plant the seed. I can't do nothing with it. I've got
What do you
quite
mean?
a few of them. I'm gonna give Val one to taste it.
Oh, England there?
My brother,
Look,
yeah.
Mum, come bring it to me and let me show it.
Come on.
Oh, that's
I'm not
you.
going
Oh,
downstairs to bring it up.
Okay. Yeah.
too bad you can't send me the seed them. 'Cause any of me over there, I can't see them with me now.
Yo, trust me. Every
Me
time,
plant everything where we go.
every same way.
This
That's
is
what me
Listen,
do.
I love my garden. Right now, I'm mad at Michigan. I cannot go outside. It's 40 degrees outside. I cannot put nothing in the
What?
ground. I am so mad.
You know, so me go to Guam last year, and Guam have the same
Everything.
climate as Jamaica.
Yeah.
And I find
Yeah.
sweet sap,
Me have that.
And a couple of that tree. Me try bring some ice, but they never grow still. But
Miss Stone, some seed, sweet up seed.
Me have sweet sap seed out there, sweet sap
yeah,
and sweet sap seed, but
yeah, you
but
can
Me
grow
Mama
them
can't
up
wait
there,
to
Charmaine
you
put,
was
me
showing
can't
off
wait to
on
put
us
some stuff in
yesterday,
the
Papa.
ground. Me got me okra, me got me callaloo, me pop show, me got me cabbage, me can't wait to put me sit in that ground and me I tell you said the weather fight me. Right now,
you know,
Well,
Michigan fight me.
me just
Michigan
plant
get on my
me just
nerves.
plant my callaloo and them are spring up already.
that's
Jesus,
it, please.
me jealous.
Me have
So
colorless
I'm
seed out.
me just
jealous.
see how them go, but
Right
Me
now,
got
no,
ginger, me want to put on the ground, but me I got start me ginger for me in the house, cause the
oh
ginger,
yeah, ginger easy, man.
yeah, I'm
yeah,
pushing ginger in the stuff.
yeah.
Me say me I gonna try some ginger this year.
Ginger easy, but me not
Yeah,
plant
Yeah,
it.
ginger
me
easy.
kill me time bush last year. Me time bush, me mess up, me put it in the greenhouse and
Yeah.
didn't go water it or anything and went back in there and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so
Yeah,
mad.
yeah, man, them need water, man. Water is
Yeah, at first time I was trying out the greenhouse because I bought 2 greenhouses. And I was like,
water
okay,
is
I'm gonna try
life.
the greenhouse out. And I
Me-
thought I should just leave it outside and at the snow. Cause when I leave it close to the house, my Jamaican time, it come back up. It usually
Me I
come
go
back
build a
up.
greenhouse. That's my next project. Me I build a greenhouse.
Yeah.
We want to
No,
see that.
no, down here we are going through what you call it,
Drought.
drought spell, man. When everything about up, grass, everything like man.
We don't have that in Michigan. We don't
No.
know where I go on with
Papa
Michigan. Michigan
Dennis,
say nah,
Eh?
in Michigan I give us a break.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you because I never really got the story yesterday. I was a little bit too gone yesterday, but
I know.
why is it that they've banned Magnum in Fort Lauderdale?
Magnum.
Apparently
In Florida.
them apparently it seems like some people were spiking it, right?
Oh wow, is that what they were doing?
And a woman got raped. And
Oh.
they said that's what
Oh,
so apparently
But
because
that don't have anything to do with the Magnum
to do with
company.
the
Though. That's
Magnum?
somebody
I
putting.
agree.
That's somebody putting something in somebody's drink.
it could be any drink though that could have done that.
I agreed, but all them wanted is an excuse because them said that them is a drink,
Right.
and it
Oh
comes from Jamaica,
wow.
right?
And
So,
because
but
it's a Jamaican company,
Yeah.
oh yeah, let's dump on Jamaica.
so so you can't drink it, but you can probably buy it in the store. They won't allow it.
Oh
Hey,
wow.
Wow.
Me not drink
Florida is-
Magnum anyway. Me not like nothing like them something. There's something
Yeah,
that
too
tastes like.
sweet. Too
It
Florida
sweet.
tastes
is a,
like. Me not drink beer. Beer smell like pee pee. Me not drink it. Me not drink the Magnum. It tastes like medicine. I don't want it.
you know,
Yeah, me
Faye,
can't
all
drink that.
that drink is for all that talk is for the tiki chat. Next,
well, you know,
next
Yeah, man.
Saturday
Tiki
coming.
bar chat. Yeah.
Tiki,
Saturday.
yeah.
Yeah,
Saturday.
tequila.
Hey,
In Mexico, they say tequila make you. No, me shut up.
hey, I speak you.
bar.
Big boss lady tea. Okay.
But yes,
What-
we have been on the live for over
For
3
3
hours and 10
hours.
minutes
What?
Yeah.
now.
3 hours?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm something to do. I'm there upon the live.
When we talk, we never end up, you know.
Yes.
But
Listen.
thank you
I saw the
guys.
bar chat was. So
Yes.
I already know. Anytime we get
Yes.
together, it's a vibe, you know.
Right.
Yeah, that's lovely.
I'm not even
And
there.
Mama Charmaine's not even on here today. It was
I know.
Papa Dennis, which I love. Thank you. I love when my Papa Dennis comes. He's my favorite man. So
Boss
I
lady, I
love him
forgot.
to the
Boss
max.
lady, I forgot check in Saturday
All
at 6 o'clock, you know. Saturday
Yes,
at
you
6
have to
o'clock,
come
the
in.
tiki bar home.
Saturday at
Everybody
6.
invited.
What am I gonna
Saturday.
be doing?
Thank you, Boss Lady T. You should have come up, Boss Lady T. You should have come on. You should have come and press on
Well,
the link on the
the bar
comment.
just the bar just open still. Make sure no say the bar open next weekend. The bar open full time now. We had to have
Look,
an
Mum
opening
just
ceremony.
showing.
You know?
Look,
What
here's
I-
the mangoes.
iPhone.
She's showing the mango dance.
Wait. Who
Oh,
wants
okay,
mango? Me
okay.
listen to mango.
Turn it
Mango.
around. What kind of mango is that?
Twin, why you showing your mangoes?
That this is what my mum just brought them up.
You
This
listen to
is
me.
from the Gambia.
Twin, why you showing your mangoes?
Are they
These are
already
from-
right?
And they're big. Yeah,
Listen.
Okay, when we
know
going
what-
back to Gambia? Cause my visa's almost up.
but they're turning like they taste like what turpentine.
Turpentine mango in Jamaica.
What?
Yeah, that's how they taste.
I gotta get ready to go back to Gambia before my visa is up.
And that, I went that
Mhm.
now.
They gave me a 5-year visa to Gambia, and it's almost
Really?
up.
Hold on now. Come on, make a trip to, you know, but I can't do it. I run out of time already. I book up for the whole year.
Wow. You know who you remind me
Wow.
of? My
What?
realtor. It's like she called me and said, Faith, because the other day she put my house on the market, and she called me and she was like, she said, yep, I'm on my way to Mexico. But I just
That's
want to
it.
ask you this one question, and somebody had sent you an offer, blah, blah, blah. She said, I'm on my way on the plane in the morning. She travels a lot.
Listen,
And she always on Facebook and so because she advertised her realtor and stuff like that and all that stuff. And she be like, I think about 10 to 12 trips she be
listen,
planning for the and she got it and she just don't go by herself. A lot of times she take her children with her.
listen. Well, I mean, I'm not picking for Karen, but my wife.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's like she travels a lot. And I'm
Me
like,
no,
girl,
listen,
you're
may I tell
always
you,
on the go.
me off Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Are you
And
gone?
I'm done work Thursday evening, the boat leave at Thursday evening.
Oh Lord.
Come back to work
I
That,
Monday.
turn
you know
around and
what though? You
you
know what
think
though?
I'm
That's a
joking
life.
when I say when you blink, they'll be in the
Yeah,
next.
but that's the
on
life.
the-
That's the life. You know, that's the life.
Listen to me.
That's a good thing. Yeah.
It's sweet salmon till, but she don't know if you do that. So I tell
Mm-hmm.
you, you only work 3 days a week. I say, come, boom, boom. And me just book all 2 more, what's it, in a week. And I say, I not book no more for a year in a car, boy, I run out of time. Me not have time, you know, and then all them trip here with me and make me say, but that wasn't planned night. That's why I have to cancel this one cruise, you know.
Well, look, once Lynn retire, we're gonna make some of them trip there, so we're gonna talk.
Listen,
Yeah, man.
the way we can come to the conclusion, we all go dead. This is me.
Yeah,
We all
that's
go,
it.
Amen. Amen. You
That's it.
cannot just sit there saying that
all right,
one day, and then the day
right.
you decide if you do, you're in the hospital, and then next day you're dead.
It's too
Then
late.
talk to a
Yeah.
couple people, you know, and them tell me, them say, oh, this person worked so long in their life and them not plan for this and what they will accomplish. And guess what? The minute them put in retirement, then dead.
Drop
As
out.
soon
Yeah,
as they
man.
put in the
Yes,
retirement,
man.
I know a lot of people
Drop
like
out.
that. As soon as they put in the retirement, then dead.
So guess what? Any of my supervisor ever asked me, oh, me I take any vacation, someone, I say, listen, I think I earn vacation to take it, correct? And I say, me not intend to my wife get pay feet. Because I me earn it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
take it. So every week or so, me I take, yes. So every week or so, me I take 2 days.
Yeah,
And
Mm-hmm.
plus
man.
me get sick time too, you know.
Mm-hmm.
What? Job give me 6 weeks 6 weeks vacation a year time, you know. But me take it little.
Yes, and that's the best way.
And me
Yeah,
take
man.
plus the weekends I'm me off where you know, my 3 days off. So when
Yeah.
I do me juggle my time, you know, when me on Friday,
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave all on Monday or something like that. Me just move me day after Monday and take 1 sick day and 1 vacation and me gone to
You know what
Boston.
I used to do back in the day when I wanted to go to Jamaica? Because I used to go back to Jamaica every year, me and the kids, sometimes twice. I used to just say I was stressed at work and they had to give me the time off. And I was
What
gone.
that is
Just
it.
tell
Well,
them say you're stressed. They
it
can't
depends on where you
they
live
can't
still.
deny you.
If
And
you
they
live
have
in
to pay you.
Florida, it's a lot easier if you live
So
in
then you
Florida.
take
So you
off
can do.
vacation.
No,
Yeah.
whatever. It's a stress leave. They have to give it to you, especially when working in the medical field. They can't tell
Oh,
you, I can't, Me gone. Gone at Jamaica, me picnic them.
listen, I'll tell you, me take off and me just going, and when me go there, me don't want, me bring the computer, but me can't get no connection down there, because I'm not supposed to connect with it, because it's not secure. We can't go
Oh,
pump.
yeah, that is true. Some places you can't. Where was
Right.
that? And they said they can't do it because it's not secure. And I was like, oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, I can't even connect in the hotel now, I find out. I have to use my phone.
Yeah.
My phone is secured, you know, and nobody
Mm-hmm.
can get inside it, you know, because
Yeah.
that's how me do it, and me just go and me just
But this is the longest life.
drink me juice, you know.
You know, Mama Shy, it really is.
Eh? Listen, you can't not,
Yeah.
you can't,
They have friends and family to talk to.
listen. And when I got friends,
Mm-hmm.
I take off and go visit friends just the same way. You know, if they're out there, if not, we gonna make rules. So I would say, take a trip up. So you know what I mean? Winston,
Yeah,
next
man.
I think we can make it this year because I'm out of time, but boy, next year we have course. But might have to come in summertime because it cannot cool up now right now, not sure.
Well, summertime my best time. So
That's it.
But me definitely gonna link you with the
Yeah, man.
the vacation thing and the
Please.
cruise thing.
Yeah, man, that can work, man. Especially when I make a trip, so.
I don't even know, but hopefully soon.
Got your
You
room
got
ready.
you got a
Hopefully
plan?
soon.
Tell her, our room's ready.
You know, 2 rooms are sitting there.
I'm coming. I'm coming, Mom. See you later. I'm gone.
Room's ready.
Go on, now you're afraid of lizard, you're afraid of every blooming thing.
Are you true? Oh God.
That's
Yes,
why.
and snake.
Listen, y'all, that's why I stayed quiet. I didn't say a word.
Oh,
Woo.
but if you got Jamaica, you're still silly as dumb. So might as well come on.
Why am I afraid of it? But you see, in
But
Florida, they
Mom,
creep up on
Mom,
you. All the
Mom, as
alligators,
you
they
say
creep
that,
up on you.
yeah, Twinny just done a video where he showed a black snake coming from his truck going into his garden. I'm still having nightmares over the black snake till now.
Listen, they're harmless. They don't hurt you.
No,
No,
no.
Who you telling that?
That's
That's
why
what
I
I'm
can't
trying
Who
to
move
tell
to
you
them.
Florida.
telling that? No,
That's
no,
why I
no,
can't
Me
no,
don't
move
no.
to
like
Florida.
me don't
I
like
can't
snake.
do the snakes. I can't
I
do
Me
the
know
don't
that.
snakes.
like
I can't
snake
do the
either,
snakes.
but it goes back to what we were talking about earlier, knowing your environment and knowing what's around
Yes,
you.
exactly.
So they're actually good for if you have rodents in your yard,
Yes, they
they
come
eat
in.
the rodents.
That's what they're
They
looking for.
also eat other poisonous snakes. So
Yes,
me rather have them snake in my yard than
and
poisonous snakes or rodents.
yeah, you don't want to have no rattler,
Yeah.
and you don't want to have water moccasin close to the water.
Water moccasins, yeah. I may have a pond, in my
I can't even
backyard.
stand. I can't even stand to see a mice, much less to see a snake.
Can't stand to see what?
Exactly.
I can't even
I'm
stand to
telling you,
see.
it's
I
a
don't even like
phobia.
seeing a roach. I start screaming and hollering. I be freaking out. I can't do it.
No man,
I
you have
say,
to,
I say
you
you're
have to
free.
know it.
I never used to be. When I was younger, that kind of stuff didn't faze me. I could pick up a rat, do it. Now, if you want to see me run and jump and hold on back sky, put one mice in front of me. One
Oh, yeah,
squirrel,
right,
one mice, one roach, me gone, me dead.
right. You're on the left. You're on the left boat, man.
Yes, me gone.
Oh my! Where run go? And the right
Me
run
know
left.
where one go, but me gone.
No, we already said if you want to see big man act like little pretty, put a flying cockroach in your room. And
No,
they used to
no.
big man act like little pretty.
You were
Yeah,
I
saying
man.
it
can't do it.
yesterday.
I can't do it.
If the rat or the roach ever make me see me, no, me not talk to them catch it, me kill him, you know. But when me see things, you know, they snake them. Me want to know which one them be first, guys. Some of them very vicious.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But them call them black racer snakes, and them
Yeah, them.
they are not poisonous, and them actually good for get rid of other snakes and any
I
kind
haven't-
of rat or rodent we have in the yard.
I haven't seen them around here in years. Last time I saw one outside of my window by my sunroom. That
Oh,
was
that's
it.
it. I'm not going out.
No, not a long time. Yes, about 5 years. I'm listening. I mean, I run from them too, you know.
What?
Me don't like no kind of snake still, but me know them and me know them good for the environment. So that's the only reason why me not mess with them.
Listen, we are the higher level animals here, so them are the lower level animals. Hey, all me need is a machine.
That's what them say still, but me don't know.
Hey,
Me feel like say if they did have finger without in a problem. That's the only thing that separates us, you know, is that them now have finger.
I'm full.
Hey, Delius. I know. We've been going for 3 hours and 21 minutes.
I know. I
First time now.
gotta go. I have to go.
30, you know, interview with you. I mean, it's supposed to prepare something. So better
It's
go
been
with the
lovely. It's been
So
lovely.
good talking to you guys, man. And
Yeah, man.
Yes,
We're gonna
it
talk.
has.
We're gonna talk. Gonna have my number, so
Definitely.
Yes.
All right,
I'm
cool.
gonna definitely
Thanks.
try and join the bar crew
Yeah,
on
man.
Saturday.
Yes, you
Saturday
should.
6 o'clock, man. Bar
Yeah,
open.
man. Cool, then. Huh? Hold it down.
Be
Hi,
there. I'll be square.
All right. Have a
JD.
good
All
evening.
right. Blessing.
All right. Take care.
Blessings.
One
All
love.
right. Blessing, Father. Then it's Sister Charmaine.
Yes,
Nice.
Bye,
yes.
guys.
Yes.
All right. Later.
All
Easy.
right.
All right, then walk good.
Yeah, man.
Mama.
All right.
Wow, good.
Yes, greetings and blessings. Thank you all for
Okay.
coming. Love every one of you. And just wait for the next hot topic. Kenya is here, you see.
Oh.
Welcome. But
Oh.
we're about to end the live now. Thank you. Yeah. Take care, all. Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye. All.
I am so tired. It is after 1:22 in the morning AM. So I need to go to my bed. So guys, I hope you enjoy this. Any other hot topics, please let me know. Just put a message on any of my posts and we can get this hot topics rolling. God bless you all. Take care. Thank you for coming. Please, please, please check out my videos and my shorts. Love every single one of you. Good night.
Bye.
Bye. I am genius. I am. So take care, big boss lady T. Love you, mama. Love you, JD. Thank you for coming. Good night, genius. Good night, and good night to everyone that came on. Appreciate every single one of you. Love you. Bye.